right? Okay, I see you now. All right, hello to who everybody's on, because we are live right now. And as you can see, we're fixing to start putting up fencing. So there we go. And the weather has cooled off. Hey Keith, it has cooled off a good bit. There's a nice breeze, so it's not near as hot. And you can probably already see the trouble starting over. She's pulling her chair up and she's done had her phone out. So y'all can done see the situation we're dealing with. Hey Jeanette.
She's already started.
Yeah, she's already started. She's recording too. But we've got the fence line running down through. You can see, Jeff, we're going to start right here. And we're going to come all the way down through here. We're going to go over 6 feet apart.
We own the land. I hate it. This fence is going up. This should have done this. I guess that's meant for a reason. And this is
We'll
going to
take
stop
it
a
back.
bunch of the crap.
Yeah, but y'all look right. Let me see if I can get it. Maybe I can. Well, right. Let me see if I can use my finger to do it. Right in there. Y'all can see it. Behind you. Right directly behind it. If I zoom, I have to turn the whole camera.
All right, let me get the driver. I'm fixing to pop the first post.
I got your gloves right there next to that thing too. So hello to all 26 of you that's on here. Welcome to what you do when you get crazy neighbors.
She's already called back up. I heard she made a phone call.
She's making him come home. Hey Michelle. There you go, you're right, HHS girl. Hey Jake. They say good thing.
I'm going to enjoy knocking the
keep the nuts at bay. Hey Mariana. You see that pot and soil bag right there beside Little Fella and them? It's over there beside him. He's getting the driver, y'all, and then we're going to get it all laid out and go right across, right in here. I know Mariana, but, well, HHS girl, she gets it. Been there, done that. It's really long overdue, to tell you the truth. It should have been done, which, with all this that I dealt with my thyroid, is one of the reasons it kind of got put off as long as it did, and then things just kind of escalated. But if everybody looks in front of the vehicle over there, you can see where we're currently being recorded. This started before we even started recording. All we did was pull the truck up here, and the truck's sitting right over here. Y'all can see it. And as soon as we started recording with the pulling up with the truck, she started recording. We are, John. I think it will too.
Do you want me to start the one over here?
I know it's so weird, Jeanette, that people are like that.
Do you want me to start over here?
Yeah, you need to start at the starting point and drop off just however far back you want to go. But yeah, that's what we're doing.
Right here for a good starting point right here.
Huh?
We're gonna put the fence on the outside. We're gonna put the fence on the outside.
Yeah, we're gonna put the fence on the outside of it. They're all have at it. Down there here. Make straight for the car. Oh, is that part of you gonna drop back too? It's up to you how far back you wanna go.
No.
One post in. All right. That's what we keep saying.
This ground is hard.
Good fences make good neighbors.
Did you hear me? Sasha, did you hear me?
What?
This ground is harder than it's been in a long time.
Keith, we know you'd be here. Yeah, we got 2 sets, Kathy. So, yeah. But, He's coming on down, so I'll check back in a minute on the comments. But Keith, it's going to be a dog fencing on it, and then it's going to be barbed wire on that.
I bought them out. I ain't gonna bottom them out way right now. I'm gonna get straight on one.
I'm letting you line them, so I'm just going to get a few and let you get what you want.
Oh, it's right there. Oh, there, I'll come in. You tell them we're just eyeballing it. That's good enough. I bought them out. I'm just gonna put them in. I put them out. They're in there good. Go look.
Yep, another plant. Hey Jeff, what'd you cut these with?
Try and twist. Huh?
Twisted?
I did that thing. I ain't twisting on me. I'll fix it.
I need some more laid out. Let me check up on all this while you do that. He's cutting up another pack of
Do
fencing.
what?
I'm talking to them. Alright, y'all. Hey, Renegade. Hey, Barbara. Sophia. Hey, Tammy. Yep, thanks for all y'all's support.
Yeah, I appreciate all y'all. A lot of y'all probably had the same problems,
Yep.
which I hope you hadn't.
Yep, they have.
But when you got a problem like this, you just got to fix it. This might have been meant to happen for a reason. I don't know, but either way, this fence is going up. As long as the Lord lets me live to get this up.
We need about 10 men. Yeah, I told him he's lacking on the men help. He's got a house full of girls. Hey, Semper Fi. Because we got y'all a long way. Marianne, I'm going to check on that tomorrow on the other one. So, and the chances is yes. Do everything on that right there that's already going. Because with two crazy things already happening, there's no reason not to. Thank you, John. But he's opening another set of these fence posts. They come in 5-packs here. We've done a lot of fences too. It's not our favorite thing, but we have done them. A lot of them.
This ground right here is super hard. That's hardest that I put posts in the ground in a long time, probably since 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah. Don't worry about us, Mariana. We good to go.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
We be all right. you get kind of used to it after a little while. But like I said, we're a little bit behind on what we should have done been doing. So, yeah. You got them undone? If you do, I'll
Yeah. Where'd I put them gloves right there?
right here. There's this car coming back. Yeah, we got to come up some. We're going to the left.
Yeah, I know it. They're super mad. I tell him as far as started him getting, they didn't know what happened back in my truck. She
Yeah,
went,
I told them when you pulled the truck up, it
I
started.
pulled up the truck. So she went in the house. I didn't have a live stream on. She got on the phone. She's already called several people. She says somebody calling wild, but I ain't worried about letting the law come. It's my land.
Let 'em
It's our
come.
land.
Ain't it weird though how people bother you and they want to start trouble with you, but then you go on your own property, not even an adjoining property. I mean, we're across the road, and they want to start trouble because you put up a fence. Crazy
They
people.
This is gravel.
Yeah, I know.
I
know.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I may go up a little bit and see if it's out of gravel. If it is, I may. Man, I'm doing pure gravels. I want to see if it's ground.
You can drop back farther if you want to drop back.
Here, next, hold it right there.
See if it's less gravel.
Let me see if it is. It's packed right there.
If it is, we'll just take up 3 posts and restart later. Because it's very apparent. Just as hard.
Just as hard right there. It's got gravel on it. It's real easy.
That's up to you.
Not that one. I'm going down because
You ever coming back?
I got to go down. I mean, not that one. I'll fix it. This is going to be a workout in these gravel. See that? It's almost
Yeah, I know.
dark too.
He's in the gravels, y'all. This ground's got a lot of.
Pull that post right there. If you can, I will. Go ahead and pull that post out and I'm going to redo that post.
You want me to pull it up for you?
Just wiggle it a little bit. Yeah. Then I'll straighten it.
Thank you, Hollow Homestead.
I went down the stairs.
It's in there. May have to get your fence for it. Is it hung on a root or something?
I got it. Watch you scoot back so well.
There you go.
See the gravels?
I know it.
I'll mess that up still.
Don't worry about them two. If it comes down to it, restart right here.
I'm already hard. Gravels. I'll come back tomorrow and bottom them out. That's what gets me is we hit the ground, then I go back over them. How many people got on?
There was like 27 last I looked.
As soon as we get coming.
She's a YouTube star right now. Y'all remember, 39 now. Y'all share this video and let people know what you have to deal with when your neighbors are crazy.
When somebody gets here in a few minutes.
T. Stewart, it's a big long story, but sitting across the road over there, we got some crazy neighbors we're having to put up a fence for. Yeah, it needs a speed barrier.
Somebody's on their way here right now. So.
But they won't put a speed barrier up on this road right here because it's considered an emergency route because there's an ambulance station down the road. So they won't put speed bumps on it. Dave, that's a good one.
I'm going to put them about that deep in the ground. I'm just going to go all the way across quick. Then, so I can start bombing them out tomorrow because it's almost dark. The more we get up, the better we're going to be.
All right, I got a lot more comments to get down, so let me help him. Dave says they don't have to worry. He don't have to worry about nobody because he is the crazy looking one in his neighborhood.
Dave, we got some wild ones in Alabama, I'm telling you. Is that lined up here?
Almost the train from back here. That's what I'm using as my tape measure. I'm trying to stay back. And I'm watching your back while I'm out. So I'm multitasking. Let me pull this.
I'm watching behind me more than you think.
I know, but I am too. Two sets of eyes are better than one.
But during time, I'm putting this up, you know, I can't hear.
Don't worry. If you see me come towards you real quick, turn.
Maybe it don't come to that, but
don't worry.
You start building a fence, it can't go south.
Ain't it crazy though?
Yeah.
Hey, Bull Moose, that is a fence post knocker. No, we're not. Believe it or not, Alabama girl, we're North Alabama. We are not south. And we do have a lot of clay here, but this guy was a logger, so he had an 18-wheeler, so he compacted all of his soil on this land with chert rocks so that none of his trucks would get stopped.
You want me to go ahead and move the truck? Let me go ahead and move that truck up, son. That way you turn.
Bull says he can hear that banging up in Tennessee. Yeah, Jeff's not going to need no workout today at the gym.
Tell him it's a good feeling. It's cool off too. Perfect weather. Almost dark. And we're going to have a cool streak coming in tomorrow here in Alabama. So everybody, shout to anybody in the south, they're hot. We're fixing to have
a good old time.
A lot cooler weather falls in there.
Don't pay no attention to the loud kids I got over there. Our roosters are crowing. They happy too. We're gonna try to, we've got like 450 feet of frontage. I don't know how many of these will get knocked in today because we got a later start, but we waited until it wasn't like 96 degrees to get it done. So, yeah. But it's cool and nice now. Oh, I am, don't you worry. Yeah, Alabama girl, we don't have to have any kind of permit for fencing. We just have to pay attention to where the power lines and things like that run. And luckily, as you can see up here in the skies, the power line is on the other side of the road.
Did you explain to him why knock them down?
No. He said he'd come back and finish knocking them in.
I'm going to go ahead and knock them in the ground tomorrow. I'm going to get as many as I can up right before dark.
We're setting the stage.
And I'll go back. I do have a couple of them.
I'm going to turn this in just a minute and let it go that way.
They ain't going nowhere right now as deep as the ground.
Because you fix to be off screen.
We got neighbors coming out everywhere too.
Yeah, all the neighbors are coming out of the woodwork, y'all.
They know it could happen anytime.
Yeah, Kathy, that's part of it around here, I reckon now. And
I'm gonna tell you, I'd be tickled if they put up a fence. It wouldn't bother me a bit.
It might save us some money if they'd put up a fence. But hey, you know, whatever. Hey, Denise.
Oh yeah, well, y'all would spend almost $300 just on fence posts.
And don't even know if that's gonna go all the way across yet.
I was went and bought $300 worth today to get it started. Fence posts has went up big time. I know y'all know before I tell you. It's gonna be the best money we've ever spent.
That it will be. I can't have a laugh too.
Yeah.
It's like, really, come on, man.
I think they like their fence.
You think they like it?
I don't think they like it as much as me.
Wait, no. I like it. I love it. They don't want no more.
We're gonna get some more of it.
They gonna call along and say we drunk.
Well, she done said something about it before I can cut the camera on.
Maybe the neighbors will come outside and help y'all. No, probably not.
Here, everybody.
If you put up chain link, get green plastic coated. Not.
I'll
We're
flip that
actually
back.
putting barbed wire and dog fencing.
We got neighbors that if they want you to help, they might ask you. But if it comes down to,
Not no more.
yeah, they won't. I'm just saying.
They used to would have.
I'm just saying they won't help at all.
No.
We on our own down here. On that. Let's straighten out.
Yeah, Kathy, now on this side of our property, we already have a fence up on it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I know HHS. She said I'd be right there, and I'm a granny.
I know y'all would.
Let's see. You're
We
getting back where we can't see.
We appreciate y'all's support.
I'm trying to keep it on the
'Cause
crazy.
We've all had
In a minute, I'm gonna
crazy
go
stuff that happened.
to the other side and
So
come
I know
back
a
this
bunch
way.
have dealt with stuff before. They understand.
Yes, Bull Moose. When we get on over the rest of the way to the driveway, we're gonna put
Go ahead and come
gates
up and show
on
them
it.
how far we're gonna have to go across the front.
Yeah. Water lines are on the other side too. There is one gas line bin, but we're not in the trajectory of it. Y'all can see all the way
Almost to the power pole.
way down there at that power pole. Y'all see is how far we gotta go.
Then we got, you can show them the other way right here if you want to.
Yeah, and then we gotta go
All the way,
all
second
the way
garbage
down
can.
to that second garbage can way down yonder. So yeah, we got a while to go, y'all. All right, let me help you get some more of these in. It's getting late.
It's
Makes you
cool.
tired thinking about it.
No, I'm thankful it's cooler some. I mean, it's awesome weather here, but it's still a little humid because earlier, but it has cooled up so much and I'm tickled to death. I'm
What's
ready
that
for cooler
car
weather.
that's fixing to come around?
Yeah, we gotta watch. You need to watch out too, because one of them,
I'm watching, but I'm paying more attention because I'm doing less fencing.
if you have to turn it, let me let this.
It's still on you right now, believe it or not.
You got line?
I got it lined. I'm knocking teeth out.
Round 2.
Ready, set, go. We bumped that now a little bit, but that's okay. I drop back in.
Maybe I just got enough energy.
Hey, Paulette.
Maybe I got enough energy if something breaks down a little bit, which I did eat a while ago, so I'm good to go. Hey, Paulette. Hey, to everybody else too. I texted the girls, got her back too.
Oh, yeah.
All of them does. They know, they understand.
Key says, I'm impressed. Looks quite straight.
I'm hard. I've done so many in my life. I didn't. I should have. I tell y'all, I should have come out here and done it better than this, but this is a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah.
This is a have to.
Paulette is kind of overdue.
That's what's gonna take Bond out. Right
Yeah,
there.
Semper Fi, that's one of them right there. So we are keeping an eye, very much. We probably will, Stephen. He's fixing to open up another pack, and when he does, and this car goes by, yes, we're gonna have. Yeah, we can see anything that happens even at night. Alright, I'm gonna take y'all around
We're going.
at this other angle and turn you a little bit this way. So that we know. Huh? Yeah, because you was getting around that bush.
I want you to watch right here because we're going to end up going down a little bit.
Yeah, I know it. Alright. What's your number? Okay, I gotta take care of her. Stand from the camera. Let me go get her a plate and she can come eat on this food.
Thank you, Terry. I'll take a break till she gets back for just a second. Well, that is pretty close. Hey, Marianne. I'll just shout out to all y'all right now. Hey, HHS 73 girl. Whew. We got a good meal. I figured we would. Hey, Tammy. Yeah, bull moose. I do. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I need me a little water. I did drink something a while ago, but doing this kind of work, y'all know it goes. The water goes. You'll sweat right out. But it's cool. I was gonna get started earlier. It was so hot. I was giving heat advisories. I thought I'm gonna wait this evening. Well, I was planning on waiting till tomorrow. But it got feeling so much better, cooler out here. I thought I better go ahead and go. So I went down there at Tractor Supply and got these. I got a bunch more on the back of the truck. Hey, Sasha, when you get them something, if you don't care, get me something to drink and get you something too. Crap, I might as well pop it under the ground. Wear these gloves. If you don't, you'll have major blisters. I've done it before without gloves, but you'll pay for it after. And y'all, if you're wondering, I don't know if she told you, I ain't going 10 feet apart. I went ahead, I'm going 6 feet apart. I'm gonna put dog, since we've had all threats, I'm gonna put dog fencing up. Then I'm gonna go up with electric fence. Then I'm gonna go up with barbed wire too. So that way, in case our dogs, even though they're fenced, since we have them threats, in case our dogs gets out, and so they won't run over here, somebody kill them off, I'm gonna try my best to protect them too. So if y'all wonder why I'm putting some clothes, I'm putting them things where they're gonna be stout. That's why I didn't go 10 feet apart. It'd be worth a lot better at the end. Then it may come back and go about 20 feet high razor wire. Need to. I don't know if I can do it or not, but that's what needs to be done. gonna make some two-legged critters earn it to come over. I'm right beside y'all when she gets here. You like my razor? Let me ask my wife. You like my razor wire idea? It just popped in my head to go 20 feet high. Or you think it needs to go higher?
I'm gonna make it look like a state penitentiary.
Fix them where they can get in but not get back out.
Yeah, if they get in, they get out.
Leave them hanging. Have it on live stream 24 hours a day, see who the perpetrator is.
They said, you go, Jeff, that's an idea.
That water tastes pretty good too. We've got one.
Paulette says, Jeff, how you know you're making a straight line? Because in Alabama, you eyeball it, and even though most people think we're cross-eyed, we're pretty good at straight lines.
Yeah.
We may not be perfect, but...
Well, hold up. I'm going to show her what you think. I mean, this one's got to be bent back.
Michelle,
Hold this a second. I'm just going to show you.
that's okay. Michelle wants to see the razor wire because it gives good ideas.
And this one, I got to bend this one back.
Yeah, it warps, but it's no big deal. Don't you like them when they bend? LOL. There's a penitentiary about 5 miles from me.
I'll show you.
We got a wobbly one in there, but that's okay.
Nope. You look down through there.
Did you pull it?
I eyeball
now
them,
it goes.
y'all.
Does it look straight?
I've done so many fence. Look down there and see if y'all see off center. I was going to go ahead and take a little extra time and do it, but I just like I said, I've been doing this since I was a kid when my daddy learned how to do it, so they're pretty straight.
That.
Huh?
She had her BB gun out. She took it back in the house.
Yeah. She may take a
She may take a shot at you if you feel
She's
a sting. Party straight. Keith says straight.
Yeah, I tried to.
We built way more fences than I want to say. We built.
Way more fences I really wanted to in my life.
Yeah.
Y'all, that's part of it. My daddy used to, we used to when we was little.
Sharp Bart says looks good to me.
Only back then when I was little, my daddy most of the time, I was too little. I always wanted to drive them in. Then when I got big enough to drive them in, I don't know if I wanted
You
to drive them
decided
in
you didn't want to do that part of it?
I got big enough, and my brother had to drive them in for him.
You asked for it.
But my dad do it all day long. He didn't care.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I won't be working out tonight, though. This is
That's
my
what Keith said. Now, there's a gym workout. So, you're getting it good.
Mission accomplished, though, because they know we're putting up a fence.
Yeah. That might be obvious. And the girls are behind me right here. Barbara says, I'm impressed. And Rainey says, where's the guard tires going to be?
Yeah. Well, we might have to hire some of y'all out of state come up here and patrol 24/7, 20 days a week.
Yep. Bull Moose, I'll tell you what we're going to do if you don't know it. And I just figured this out. Instead of concrete and wood posts in, we're going to use these T-posts. And there's adapters that you can put on T-post, and then you can attach a wood post to it, and you don't have to do all the concrete and setting. And that's what we're going to do. Hollow says, that looks dang good for eyeballing.
Thank you.
Where is your church friends? Man, I always have lots of help because I feed them good. We actually didn't ask anybody because there's not a whole lot around.
Most of the ones that
So
that come a long way to this church.
Yeah, like my pastor and all them are all the way from like 2.5 hours away.
Then this ain't there. Me and her was born. We've been here about 10 years.
Yeah, Dorothy. That's what they're doing.
Okay, I've got it right there, Slash it at you, so
Okay,
I'm gonna have to pop one
tape
right
measure.
there. I done it, but you can go ahead and redo it.
Well,
I told you. Had you already told them what I'm doing? Well, 6 feet. You may have already told them. You may be ahead of them.
no, I don't think I
I
have.
told them we was putting them 6 feet apart, and I told them the reason why to make it stronger.
Yep, that's so we don't have to put all them concrete wood posts in. Plus, you can't just come over here and take
Which
your foot
really-
and push it down.
What's really bad, our dogs. I'm gonna keep my dogs safe. I'm gonna keep them way down here where I can watch them. But I don't want my dogs to get free, especially because they're gonna probably throw something out. Y'all know what I'm saying? They're dirty.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna keep my dogs far
they
back.
can tell that.
This just a precaution in case they was get out, so maybe they won't get in the road.
And to keep other
I don't
people's
want that
stuff
to happen
out.
though, because I done had too many threats.
So that they can't kill nothing else over here.
And the bad thing about it, besides our dogs in our house, our dogs in the pen too. And that's a disgrace. Our dogs, they're just little bitty dogs. Yeah, most of y'all seen, they're just little bitty cute little dogs. They're lovable. They love everybody. But our dogs, the ones we got outside in the fence, and they threaten what they're gonna do, and I ain't having it. I'm gonna
If-
tell you the truth. I'm not
Y'all,
gonna have
our
it. I stayed
dogs,
up late last night and watching.
our dogs are so lovable that they get in. One of them's attached to one side of the chicken pen. You done tore a hole in a
Yeah, I
brand
done
new
rip-
set, hadn't you? They get in my chicken pen sometimes, and they don't even bother my chickens.
All they want is fed and pet and some water. That's it. Right now, if they met y'all, that's all they want, some pet.
All right, we getting dark.
And I'm gonna take care of them dogs too. If I can prevent that, then ain't gonna happen.
Got a car.
I got brag on Sasha. She can line them. She's done to me. She can line them up too good.
I'm gonna wait and
Let me
drop
come
you
off.
in a second. That didn't give no lead run.
Oh,
Ready?
y'all, it feels awesome out here. There's a breeze. But tomorrow's gonna be easy because it's gonna be a lot cooler. That looks good to me.
All right, drop her down.
You might need to move it over so you won't bust their ears.
I will, but I'm gonna line you up first. And help you out so you don't have to go above
Yeah,
us
I
so
about
much.
forgot. I'm a little tired.
All right, y'all, come with me. You can help me keep an eye out. Hey, Catherine.
Have you got any more gloves? I'm gonna have some blisters.
I do, but mine's got holes in them too.
Right there on hand.
Probably not on the hand, but I'll go see if I can find a pair that's not tore all the shreds.
You will give me a pair.
All right. Yeah, Paulette, we can't have speed bumps put on this road because it's an ambulance road. Watch your back.
Did you tell Mom was getting speed bumps?
The mayor, bud, he's not an actual ambulance route.
Yeah. I'm putting the sunglasses on too for safety. Y'all, a bunch of probably done fence busts before. That metal or something like right there could pop you up in the eye too. I thought it was a little darker than it is. I've been telling y'all it's almost dark, but I had these on. I was wrong. It's not that dark. I got at least another 30 minutes. Which I can work past dark too. It don't matter. I can see out here. Thing that makes me the most sad. Yeah, it is weird, and you're right. What you just said, Hollow Homestead, that's so true, and you can't go no further than home. You're right, Randy. Them things, especially during the fence, they'll wear them things out. Hello, Lisa. And every one of y'all, I want to tell y'all special thanks for coming on here too. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I don't never try to leave nobody out. I'm sort of watching because anytime some people's gonna pull up over there, because I heard the phone call. So I figured they'd already pulled up by now. I don't know if they're gonna say anything or not. Probably, but we'll find out.
What now?
I said there's some more people's gonna pull up anytime. Do you think they're gonna say anything?
Wouldn't doubt
It
nothing.
depends how much alcohol they got on. We'll find out.
I don't think he's wanting to say anything because he ain't pulling up. The little Andy Wandy.
I got my backup out here.
I got my back up.
I was telling him a while ago, it's fixing to be dark, everything. And they're thinking, what are you talking about? I pulled these sunglasses off. I'm like, wow, I've got a lot of daylight left.
I don't know, it's going down pretty quick.
It is going down quick.
You
Fall
just
is
ain't
here.
noticed it.
I told them I had them, they probably know. I'd rather wear these than safety glasses.
I like safety glasses.
Well, I like safety glasses too, but
I'd rather wear sunglasses.
These are a little more comfortable.
Safety glasses try to fall
All right,
off my
if you're
head.
ready, line me one up. I'm ready to do
You
it.
gotta cut me open another pack.
Let's go ahead and talk to him. I'll cut him open.
Well, I'll go ahead and stand here and talk to y'all. I don't know how many we done knocked in.
We've already knocked in a good many.
Knocked in more than I thought.
Some of them's got to go a little further in, but y'all know.
Yeah, we'll get them on in the rest of the way before we put the fencing on. What? In my purse in the kitchen. Yeah,
Wait just 1 second.
just a second. I forgot to bring their cookies out.
Watch that vehicle.
I'm watching it. It got over at least. I'm waiting on the rodeo to happen.
I'm waiting on that wolf prepper to come.
He's probably had him a Big Mac for supper and can't get up off the couch. I'll get you cookies in just a minute. Alright, I'm going to get kid cookies. Keep an eye out.
I think y'all, I'm trying to represent him well and everything's Prepper Channel. I think of any Prepper Channel so far it's been threatened, I'm the only Prepper Channel right now that's 1-0 against Wolf Prepper so far. Which, all jokes aside, I hope maybe they ain't got nobody stalking enough to try them at their house or their area like we did, because I really didn't think that was going to go down. I didn't think somebody's crazy enough to come to your house, but they are. Because I was laughing like everything when that guy said when he was coming, told me he was coming, which he didn't come that exact day. He come a lot later. Hey, Becky. Big Mac, get off the couch. Yeah. So wonder my wife didn't try to bait him out here. Which y'all seen a good look of him. This is a pretty good picture where y'all can see what it looks like. And a video. He just right there where we showed y'all the power pole is, probably 75 more yards up on the right's where he's at. The infamous wolf prepper. He's on the same side of the road as me too. And she's put this camera right here. Y'all probably know, some of y'all probably does. She's got this camera right here on a tripod right in front of a Bradford pear tree. And I've got a bunch of them planted around the place. And them things has got thorns about that long. We're doing it for a fence line around the back side of the property. And you can just get up against them, them things will stab you. And she's got that thing sitting right up against that tree, and I wouldn't pay no attention. I went to the back of it a while ago, and it got me in the back. But I caught myself before it got me. What you doing, Ben? Stand your ground. If that's what we're trying to do here, y'all. You gotta stand your ground. I'll bring them. I see that right there, HHS 73 girl. I can't thank y'all enough. Y'all been good to us about y'all support.
All this garden's got
Look
me
at
tired.
this.
I'm hungry.
Which I don't need to eat that at all. Not throwing them fish posts in there. That does tempt me to tell you the truth. No, I don't want to. I told him you had the thing right there set against the Bradford Pear, and I was going to go around and I was going to answer his comments.
Don't get next to my security
It's got
fence.
thorns, yeah. It's got thorns all in it. You want to see if you can get behind there and check the comments out where you're eating there. We don't have long to dark, do we?
No?
I'm happy with what we got done. We didn't have a long.
Keep that pepper spray handy. Pepper spray handy.
That's what everybody said, was telling me
That's
afterwards.
exactly what it is, Lisa.
What's really bad, it was the heat of the moment, and Sasha had some pepper spray, and I honestly didn't even think about grabbing the pepper spray or nothing. I just got pushed into, I went to the road, I didn't think nothing about no pepper spray.
Yeah, Dave, if you seen him, he's about 350 pounds, so
It's big.
he probably passed out with his Big Mac.
He's big. But as much as he said he's going to whoop me before I went the road, I didn't know where to go the road or not. I mean, he had me whoop before he went out there, didn't Sasha? How many times he said he's going to whoop me and how he's going to whoop me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lisa, if you want to know more about it, one of Jeff's last videos and his community post will tell you more about all of it.
Just short story. Psychopath that's been in trouble with law in several different states was a wolf prepper. I don't know if he needs to be called a wolf prepper or not. That's a joke. I don't even know if he deserves to be called, which they are. Anybody's wolf preppers watching this, that's crazy of what they're planning on doing. And if Lisa don't know, a wolf prepper claims they're going to go steal people's preps and just buy their own guns and weapons, stuff like that right there, and they're not going to prep food and just come to everybody's house and take their preps. And
Paulette wants to know if y'all want me to come over here and open up some Mexican whoop.
Who?
Paulette.
I'll tell you, probably could use it, Paulette.
Pass it through the camera. There ain't enough left to pass through the camera. Tammy, we grabbed this on our way home from the picking up fence post.
Yeah, Faith and Hannah's wanting a pizza. What are they, $5.55 now or $6.5 at Little Caesars?
Yeah, Dorothy, things has got pretty bad. Denise, nope, that's their buddy over there.
Yeah. There you go.
I go that a while, y'all.
He'll be right back just in a few minutes. That's all right. We got the camera on. Y'all get to hear every conversation. And I'll tell you something else too. I'm not going to ID you. I'm at home.
Yep. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. That's right. Don't worry, Lisa. We're going to keep them safe. We may have a police encounter here in a few minutes.
Oh, he's stopping right down there.
He's stopping and coming back?
He slowed
He
down right
stopped.
there close to that church. Yeah, he stopped.
I think he's down there turning around at my church. Oh, boy.
All I want you is, I'll take her. He pulls up, I'll say, we're at home. We own this property, and I'm building a fence. And this is private property.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not answering no more questions.
Yeah, Renegade, that wouldn't be easy to be by yourself.
If you will, Sasha, measure this right quick.
I will. Pizza, gone. I'm ready to roll. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. What?
Plus, I got the right, too, even if I wasn't at home right now, to walk down the, you know what I mean, down the right of way anyway.
I think he slowed down, thought about it, but he ain't come back yet.
Can you see good enough to line this? Because I can't
I
see
can.
that.
So if I don't like where it's at, I'll move
Is
it.
it too loud to him to be loud?
Pull it up just a little.
He's pulled.
There you go.
He's pulled, y'all.
He's
Close to-
like quarter of a mile down the road.
Yeah, he's parked.
Sitting.
Probably getting back up.
What do you need back up for? Yeah, it's like I got a weapon on me. I think we got a wiener.
Huh?
It's wanting to lean.
I'll fix it. Will you my glove? I got the wrong glove. I got the one with a hole in it.
Oh, you don't need the one with a hole. Where's the gloves?
Look in the back of the truck right there.
Let's see. You need left?
Yeah, the left. Is this still? Yeah, it's still daylight. Can they see it all?
Yeah, believe it or not, on the screen I can see. Hey, loud kid.
Hold this right here for just 1 second. He's still, y'all, he's still pulled down there on the side of the road, so I don't know if he's getting back up or what. The chances he'll ride by or come
And
up.
a nice loud, babe.
It's gonna be pretty bad to go to jail for building a fence on your property.
Where's his car? We may get to trim a couple limbs off one of these bushes tomorrow too.
Do what?
We overhang right there just a cow thing.
Now, if he pulls up, just say, I'm pleading the fifth. You're gonna be my lawyer.
Okay. Tell me to talk to your lawyer and I'll talk for you.
I straightened good enough, so I didn't know what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, if we both have you soon, I'm sorry you have to talk to my attorney. Ooh, I'm gonna see if I can get you in a nice little spot here if you don't mind.
That's a county too. It's not a city one.
The city would probably say it's about darn time one of you done it.
Well, some of them has recommended me to do
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Probably was it's about time somebody there did it.
So where you want it?
That's where I want it.
I'm watching because he's still parked down there.
Watch this car coming.
If you see another cop car come by, so you know it's gonna be back up.
Yeah. I went on, go back up. That might be undercover.
Was that what you said?
I said it might be. They drive them same vehicles like that.
We'll have to cut this lambs. Can we put this?
Yeah, I'll just trim off a few of these limbs right here so we can get the fence up.
You might need. Will you back it up a little bit? It's gonna be too loud.
Let me see if I can. Don't pay no attention, y'all, to them loud kids over there hollering. Yeah, it is starting to get dark. No, Paulette, here the way it works. Your city or your county has
I
to.
can't put that fence in until I cut them limbs.
Okay.
Cedar gonna cut the crap out of me.
Well, it's getting pretty well dark where
Where's
they
that post and go 6 foot.
they
6
can't
foot.
really even see now.
Okay, it's too dark. Okay.
So I guess we can load it back up and start back. We're done. You're a quarter of the way done.
Yeah, I am. Watch out for the ain't bed right beside your feet. Ain't beds everywhere.
I'm getting rid of that ain't. I tell you what, I'm gonna put this up, load it, and we'll step off the road.
Paulette says, "Who screaming?" Tell Hannah don't holler at him. When she gets there, she
Hey,
gets
Hannah, don't pay no
wild.
attention to her.
Yeah. Hey, Hannah, don't yell like that now. It's way too loud.
Here, put that on the truck back there.
Here comes somebody, y'all. There's one more coming behind.
Do you want to pull down there and let me just take it down there?
Yeah,
In
go
the
ahead.
light? I'm gonna wait till you get out of here though.
Is this the cop right here?
I don't know. I'm gonna keep it on.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull it. Go ahead and take care of that.
I'm not doing anything yet. Y'all hold up. That's Altoona.
Right there. They'll pull over here in a second.
All right, I'm gonna tote y'all down. Y'all can see where the cop's going. But y'all gonna get to walk down here with us. That was the city. But he is pulling the truck down. So, and we will get y'all down here with us on this. Hey girls. Yeah, let's don't holler, girls. Woo, spider web on my head. Woo, hold on, y'all. Oh, that's rough.
You want me to move the phone down here where it's not in the web?
No, I'm okay. The phone's not in the web. I am. And I'm covered in it. I just hope the spider stayed on the web. So, here this is, y'all. Alright, I'm going to bring y'all down here in light. And then I'm going to rotate you around. Huh? That's okay. I'm going to flip them once it lets me. And I'm going to lower you down out of the light. So that it's not so rough. Well,
Okay, I'm here. Did you see who's down that way?
down which
Okay,
way?
there's two cops, two SUVs, about 100 yards down the road and everything from our property line, where the first one went by.
Yeah.
Then that other one went by. There's two SUVs down there, so they may pull up in a second.
I ain't got no spider on the back of me, do I? Because I went through a massive web.
No, I don't see no spider.
Okay. Yes, we would be putting a gate across. For sure. Okay. So, there we have it. If we have to, we'll sit on the concrete if it comes down to it. We have no seats. We need 2 chairs.
We can pull that thing out here.
Oh,
Tell you
did you
what,
get that jackery?
No, it's in a vehicle.
We don't need to forget it either.
I can't believe they call the law.
Well, that's okay as long as they don't pull up. They're probably
Yeah, I
saying
can.
what
I'll
we
take
was
that
doing.
back. I can.
I can.
I can believe it.
They done just like we said they was going to do too. Yeah, we got to get a chair and get set down and then you'll be able to see our heads.
Actually, I can move this right here. Them right there. Oh, look, I'll get you a chair.
Man, I don't care, just sit
What
right there.
percentage I got?
I don't know. It won't bother
Can
me,
you
just
get your
sit on
chair
the
out of the
concrete. No, I don't care, just sit right there. Because I'm just going to grab pizza.
Well, you don't just move it over to that curb right there?
What, right there?
Yeah.
There's more ants right there.
On the side right there?
Because of the fire bin.
Alright.
I'm going to set these here. You want to bring them and adjust them? Okay, go in if you want to go in for just a little bit.
You want me to just bring, can I just bring it over in the house? What's bringing the house as well?
Well, Faith won't play
You want to go in and
outside.
see if the law's going to pull up tonight as well?
Well, we got that. Hey, Faith, did you bring your chugger back over here?
Yeah, y'all, they
I didn't even know you.
two SUVs, y'all probably heard me.
Okay.
They're down there parked. Then the other went by,
Remember,
so
take your hand out
they ain't no
of the
telling what she called and said to them.
She probably called and said,
Marianne said, "Hey, sisters."
"Post."
You guys,
Sister?
Steven? Let me see this vehicle coming by here. Okay, there they go, right there, y'all.
Hey, you come back there. I see them.
I tried to pop it before y'all could see it. I come. Okay, there's 3 now. 3, huh?
I don't think you'll pull up.
I ain't worried about if he
If
does.
he does, he'll probably say, are they spreading their garbage?
That's, y'all know as well as me. That's our rights. I'm gonna stand on our rights. Just because somebody is crazy and messing with us and probably making up all kind of excuses to try and cause trouble, you gotta stand up for your rights. Yeah, Steven, get back there right there.
To me, what's right
Yeah, we got
is
video,
so much against
Catherine.
his fences, too.
We got everything covered. I'm talking. No telling how many different videos of the same guy that jumped on me. I mean, full videos. They've done seen it. They've done arrested. One of them's done been arrested and everything. The one that jumped on me. I wish Yes, I live near you. Pound. Thank you, Stephen. I got him. I didn't show the video, but he was. I've done pretty good on him. He did not get one lick in. He tried, don't tell how many times, kick me and hit me. He tried to scratch me. What?
I'm gonna bring that picnic table right here and let me just set all that pizza out and we sit right there in the swing
Yeah. What do you want to do? Just tell me what you want to do.
on the porch. Yeah, let's get this
All
picnic table and set it over there. And we use
Stephen
it.
said he'd. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. I appreciate women and men, everyone y'all support or whatever, because I figured it might go south when I started. I knew it would. I was telling earlier and everything some people when I knew when I started knocking one fence post to the ground. I told my wife last night, I was like, when we start building this fence, they're gonna be mad.
And they come out mad. It's exactly.
Yeah, but you know something, Faith, they can get glad. 'Cause it's coming up.
And it's going to stay up.
All right, y'all. We're fixing to. Don't take that guy too. I'm not going to, Stephen. I'm gonna tell you something. I got nothing else to prove to him. I've done whooped him pretty good. It didn't do no good. Now he wants revenge. I mean, he's got revenge on his mind, and he's wanting Sasha as much as he's wanting me. She's gonna get a restraining order. I mean, he's after Sasha. He cussed her probably as bad or worse than he did me. All right, Sasha, I'm gonna bring it. Y'all, it may get a little bumpy for a second.
If you want to, we'll move a picnic table right over here.
They got to see enough right then, just like calling law on us. That's crazy. I don't know if they're gonna pull up or not. They're down there, debate. Two of them was talking, then the other went by again. Let me adjust this. But getting back to moving or whatever, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. This is what I think we need to do.
Will you let me come through? Jeff?
Here they come back again. No, that was another truck. Never mind. I'll tell you what I would do, getting back to moving. I told her the other night, I said, you know, I'm going to at least, I'm going to try to build a fence all the way around this to protect this place and everything and them the best I can. Because y'all, I'm going to be honest with y'all, they're so, I'm watching to see if the cars come by this. It's at the cops.
Just a minute.
They're so dirty. I mean, they're beyond dirty and they've done all kind of threats. I'll tell y'all, they'll try to destroy, if we was to leave for a while, they'll try to destroy our property, our place. They're mean. Yeah, and we're trying to raise them kids right too and stuff like that, and we're trying to keep them from that stuff.
Here's my phone if you want to log in so you can see your comments down since you're away from the phone.
If it got so dark, we could have probably went down in front of that.
We will tomorrow.
Will you do me one more favor?
You want something to drink?
I need
What
something.
do you want? Because I'm working on getting all that.
Get me a glass of, I might not drink Coke, but get me a glass of Coke. I probably need water, y'all, but I'm gonna drink me some Coke. Faith, we had a good time. We got a bunch done too. I don't know about this. Somebody's asked about that earlier, Tammy, if we got that. I don't know. Thank you, Becky. I quit Coke for a while. She knows. Becky knows. I've tried to quit them, and I'll quit them for a week or two, then I'll start them back. But I don't drink about probably about 20 ounces a day or less. I could drink rotten water. Are you sick, Becky? I couldn't see all the comments a while ago. It sounds like you are. When we had that flu or whatever that was, we couldn't taste nothing, could we?
No.
Kathy loves Cokes. I have been told he has been in there too. Same old stuff. He's been institutionalized. Ain't that what
We've
we've
heard he
told?
has.
We've heard he has been, and he's been in prison. Catherine said we're all gonna. True, Catherine. So if y'all got something y'all enjoy in life, really, that's right. We all got stuff we might like that ain't the best for us. Enjoy life too.
You
We ain't
want
nothing's
your pizza
perfect.
right now or not?
I want this crazy bread.
I think we got enough crazy.
I need crazy bread in case I have to go crazy with them. She said specify that in your PPO section.
Yeah.
She's got enough footage right now. It ain't gonna be no problem at all. Plus, they know how dangerous he is too. Yeah. He's more highly mad because he got locked up.
Hey, Faith, will you come right here and get your checker?
Well, you know,
Just set it over because I got this on me. I can't.
when she got him locked up, they told us, they said it may go better and it may go worse. And it went worse. He's creeping by. He's got a black van. He creeps by and everything regular and just acts like he's gonna pull in.
Yeah. Your plate is flying through the place.
Hey, you.
And when we drive by his house, he's shooting us birds all the time. Every time we go by, which that really don't bother me. But I really not do it in front of Faith and Hannah. But Faith don't know. She don't know what that is. She just thinks he's pointing his finger at her, so that's a good thing.
She's looking at you now like, huh?
Okay, here. About the shooting the bird part, so he's shooting us birds.
Well, you don't know what that
You
is.
still
I
have
want
no
to keep
idea
that when
what
you
it
get
means?
over. It's just a pointing finger. That's all it is. No big deal.
Oh, so the way he points his finger out like a gun is like sort of what it means shooting birds?
Yeah, he's just pointing up in her. Don't you worry about it, sweetie. You got
Oh,
one.
nice. I'm glad you just taught me that. Best thing ever. Yay.
What you up to, Bruce? I know you right. But I'm gonna do another shout out to the Wolf Preppers. I'm gonna tell you. Well, I better not antagonize them that much. You know what? I did after we got about halfway through it. After he jumped on me, I did antagonize him a little bit during the brawl.
Maybe.
When he started acting like he was slapping flies, he tried to rip. Bruce, this is gonna give you a good laugh. He tried to literally take his hand. Well, Sasha seen there, but she filmed it. Take his hand. He tried to rip across my face.
I really didn't want Jeanette, but you know what it's all that.
What? Let me see. YouTube.
All that.
I have not eaten nothing since. We did eat a burger earlier today, but I hadn't eaten nothing
You eat
since.
barbecue chicken.
Yeah, that's right. My bad. I told you wrong. I did eat barbecue chicken. I forgot about that.
I haven't eaten nothing since the burger.
All this weird stuff, sometimes you forget. So
He said put a few blades on the poles, like the beanstalk. So,
Steven, this stuff right here, this crazy bread, to me, I like it
Here,
better than
Kathy.
pizza.
go ahead and order it, Jeanette.
Yeah, Bruce said they trap them up there. He'd have to have a big trap to get this big of a boy, wouldn't he?
Ain't that true? I need to call the zoo because the baboon's loose.
Get this big old 49. Never ever. Never ever in this whole
Chris is
time,
checking into a hotel.
not even a truck's going to work.
Do what?
That poor man.
Hey,
Chris, you wanna
Chris.
say hi while Rick checks him into a hotel.
Well, Chris, we got some stuff done. We got a bunch of fence posts on the ground. We got a while to go.
Big Chris,
Becky said hey to y'all, Faith.
yay! Everybody say hello.
Them cops know I was doing a live stream.
Best. Best.
Adwell's capable to pull up, but I don't believe us anyway. He knows why we put the fence up. He's done that to come out too many times.
The best teaching for swimming is
Really? What that is?
37.
When you put the fence up on your property, that's harassment when they come out and do that right there.
Yeah.
She's 37 and she's the best swimmer teacher
Which they didn't
in
pull
the
up.
world.
But they're still down there, so
That's not very
they're probably debating decide. I guess if I kept on working around there after dark, they could get me for disturbing the peace, though, can't they?
Probably.
That
not.
might be, y'all, that might be what they was wanting to do. Let me keep on working past dark, or they could get me for disturbing the peace. That might be what she's going to try to do. Making racket. I quit at dark, so
She could charge you for that.
yeah. She ain't going to get no charges on me, because that's why I decided to quit. You go ahead and, because I did go through my mind, because I thought about going past dark.
And best teacher.
Woo, Sheila's got pepper jelly with Phelan his name
Uh-oh.
on it.
We must go see her next Saturday.
She said we must go see you
Hey,
next Saturday.
Sheila. She's decided.
You want pizza?
No, yeah, give me one piece, I guess.
I
Mom,
hope you ain't thinking you get my last piece of crazy bread.
Mom, could we please go see Sheila next Saturday?
Well,
Since she's
everybody-
got pepper jelly with our names on it.
Whatever Dad and Sheila wants to do.
I cannot wait. Next Saturday. Wow.
She's decided, Sheila. How y'all doing?
She raining out.
Mm.
And nobody knows me in this little village.
They're giving some tips here.
Ouch.
You guys need to move back up here. We need to move beside Sheila now.
I would like to move beside one of their neighbors or something. Then
Get
we
back
can
what I
go
was talking
to
about a
her
while
and her
ago.
neighbors.
Sheila, get back to the story on Steven. Steven said we need to move and stuff. If we're going to move, we're going to have to put a fence up. Because what'll happen, I told them what will happen if we don't put a
It'll be
fence up. If we leave, it will. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell y'all the truth. I'm willing to move.
But if we move, let's move to Henniker.
Mhm.
That's going to be my favorite. We're beside Sheila and all that. And everybody's pretty friendly out there, too.
Yeah, it's friendly. Everything, Faith, every town, some towns, really depends on the people and stuff too. It's really what it is. It's the people in the town.
Depends on your neighbors.
Yeah, it depends who you end up beside of. And unless you know them before, you're taking a major chance, ain't you? Unless you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Sheila, I have a feeling if we move right next door, she'd probably become a regular in the house.
See what she said. She heard her. I figured
She
you heard
knows.
her, Sheila. Game, yeah, we're setting some stuff up, y'all.
I would be the
We're gonna stop every bit of
one
this.
in the house. I would be so pleased
Come
with
up
that.
to Western North Carolina, girls, with snow playing. They love snow too.
And I could sit with Sheila all day long and color papers and eat.
Jody,
Yay!
Yep.
It would be a party and
she
I
said
would
I'd
be the
sit with Sheila all day long and
favoriteest
color
one.
papers and eat.
I would
And I
be
would be the favoriteest one in there as one of her neighbors. Yay!
Well, Dorothy, I done showed them the video and stuff like that out there. It's done held and all that out there. I'm telling you, there, there is no way I'll take this back. You know, anybody can peel something and still keep on like right there. But I'm just saying, there's no way to flip this around on me on that right there because I got it on video where he threw 2 direct punches at me before I done anything. The law's done seen it and all that. Which, don't get me wrong, anybody get out charges. But I was just playing or whatever, Dorothy's what I meant like there out there after he cussed me and her like he did right there at their faces for 20 or 30 minutes, for, agitating me, antagonizing me and her too. After I went out there, and after he told me how bad he's gonna whoop me, how easy he's gonna whoop me, when he didn't, about 15 minutes into it, I put it back to him some. I didn't cuss, but I did. I sort of did rub it in his face. I won't lie. Because I felt like he deserved it, Juke. Because somebody's trying to hit and kick you and stuff like that out there for nothing, and walk in front of your house. A lot of people would have done a lot worse stuff than I did. A lot of people would have went a lot further than I did.
Can't wait to meet Sheila's favorite guest in her house.
And Dorothy, I'm telling you right now, he's a wild man.
Yes.
You got a wood chipper and a hog.
Yeah, I mean, we will plead the fifth on that one.
We will plead the fifth on that one. Someone always does say they might plead the fifth with someone.
And he wouldn't quit. I mean, like, he walked away, then he'd come back and try to jump on me again, didn't he? He'd turn around, then he'd come back.
He's a loony.
Next time, I'm going to let Sasha take him. They didn't handle him?
He turns his back next time, I will.
Ugh. Oh yeah, excuse me. I want to tell y'all something. I've had a lot of odd comments and stuff about what happened,
Miller.
and y'all know, the ones on here that knows, you can only go no matter what state you're in. I don't know how y'all was raised on that, but the way I was raised is somebody literally comes to your house and jumps on you and tries to hurt you, especially with my wife behind me and my girls in the house, knowing this guy's crazy. I mean, my daddy right now, he would turn over in his grave if I hadn't went ahead and whooped this guy.
Mm.
And my brother would have too. We was taught like that out there. Don't mess with somebody here in Alabama. But if somebody jumps on you, an eye for an eye. Because this guy, I'm going to tell y'all something too. If y'all don't feel the same way I am across the United States, because I've had a lot of odd stuff said to me. When somebody jumps on you and attacks you, you better defend yourself. Don't you agree with that?
Well, the way we sit down here is an eye for an eye and a couple teeth for a tooth. Is what it is.
Amazing!
Which I know most of the ones on here agrees with what I'm saying, but I've had a bunch of people email me too, like, you know, I should have turned a blind eye to it. He would love that. This dude would have beaten me to the ground and beat me almost to death if I would just not fought him back. Your property, you finished. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a big old dog. I've had a bunch of big dogs.
Really, when we finish this off, we might bring our big dog back down here.
Mm-hmm.
It's still just a puppy.
Well, y'all, anything I've said, I won't say nothing out of the way, nothing like that there, because anything I've said or whatever is on video on that, he's cold turkey busted on what he said, how he cusses and everything else and jumped on me. I mean, I know anybody has got a chance to get out of anything on that. I know that. And I'm glad you videoed it. That way, She had the camera out there and everything when it went south like it did.
Went south. It went south.
Why do you do it? You want to explain that a little bit?
There's a lot of reason to why
A lot.
he done it, but he's
Just to be honest with you,
he's lost his woman.
yeah, he's got a problem. And he starts trouble. He runs over everybody in this area, and he's not from this area. He's from Birmingham. And he runs his mouth to a lot of people and stuff, and everybody's afraid of him because he's been in trouble so much, plus lots of other reasons. How long you gonna be on? Gonna start dinner?
I don't know, but Keith said 6 more hours, please.
I don't even know, Denise. And hey, Denise, I just seen you pop on. How you doing today? We probably eating from y'all. Probably got y'all a little hungry. Oh, he's wild. Dorothy, I'm telling y'all this. I know all y'all knows how old I am. I have never dealt with nobody with lack of common sense like him ever. I mean, he's just like, I can tell by looking at him in his eyes. He's beyond loony. And no reasoning with him. I tell you, he's bipolar. And he's on some stuff too.
Dorothy, the one eating the Whopper laid up on the couch is the wolf prepper. He's the one that got locked up.
Yeah, he's the big one that I've done the video on. Denise said, oh no, well, I hate to hear you're sick. That's what Dorothy said.
No.
If y'all would have really seen too, I know you've told, but a lot of people may not know. Who did he want to jump on as much as he did me?
Me?
Pneumonia. Well, y'all,
Uh-oh.
Denise needs prayer. She's got pneumonia. I hate to hear that, Denise. Okay, Becky, you have a good night and everything. And we'll see you next time, too. Hope you sleep good. Does that guy have a YouTube channel? Nope. No, this one right here, don't. This, I got contacted by 2 or 3 of them, but this one don't. Unless, you know, anything's possible. He could. I don't know. He goes to YouTube, though. You ain't got full yet. I don't feel like we said nothing wrong. I mean, to get. I'm just telling y'all, I've left a bunch out. It goes a lot deeper than I'm even telling you. Y'all would flip out if you seen the whole tape. I ain't in my nose.
1 stick for my nest. 2 sticks for my nest.
I wouldn't doubt it whatsoever, Kathy. But just like I said, I think a lot of people, if he would have went their home like he did here, I believe, even though he got whooped, he'd come out lightly, didn't he, compared to what a lot of other people I think would have done.
Mm-hmm.
You never know who may call.
Our windows are always locked.
Yeah, you're right. Last night, I heard some racket and stuff outside. I didn't wake her up or nothing.
and our dog started barking, and the dog started barking, and I had a feeling somebody's out here and everything. It's just like I say, he lives 2 doors down. That's why I'm gonna try to get this fence up quick as I can. And he's got revenge on his mind. I'm worried about him walking down here, and he's crazy enough to try to come in or something.
We have alarms and all that.
Yeah, because I can't deal with him. He got no sense. And for her to be out in public without me right now around this area, if this dude pulls up on her, I'm telling you right now, I think he'd attack you. Do you?
Probably.
Will you set that over? This chair's comfortable. He's probably an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and a bunch of other things too.
We got motion activated lights too, Paulette.
I'm gonna set some extra stuff for precautions. Cause I told him, I even asked him after we got into it and everything, after it's over with and everything, after the law comes, I'm like, all I want is you to leave us alone. I said, I will never bother you. I will let every bit of this go. I want you to leave us alone. And he said it wasn't over. And the law even told him to, I heard him tell me, it's like, they just leave him alone. He went ballistic, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
In seconds, count. Operator, I need the number for 911. Remember that guy on Halloween? Yeah, I've seen that. I know who you're talking about, Jason. When I was a kid, I used to watch all them movies. I know all y'all seen the picture of him and stuff in the video. Y'all seen him in the eyes. I know you did. Up close and personal, like I got with him, I could tell by looking at him eyeball to eyeball. I knew what I was dealing with. Yeah, I got them long ones in. That's what everybody, you're right, Kate. Everybody needs to do that. Paulette said that when you hold that, Paulette said the groceries went up.
Yeah, they ain't getting no cheaper.
Prepping hard. We'll awesome have you here. Let's see. The 9. Well, I won't tell you I got a bunch of UK preppers. I want you here too. Somebody's over there or
Here
here.
comes her back up.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
they
back
got some
from
people
his
pulling
work
up.
today.
He's running a little late.
All right. Yeah, I want you
Back
here.
every night.
Hey, I want to invite everybody else too. My wife's channel is Prep and Truth. If y'all don't know about it, I'd like y'all to go over and subscribe to her too.
You got your checker cut.
But the 9, I've got a bunch of people from UK. I like to have y'all too.
We'll wait till your next reading and go from there. I didn't go out there and water my flowers. I forgot it earlier.
Yeah, I started going water them again.
I didn't do that or they're gonna die.
Okay, Catherine, you take care too. Thank you, TJ, too. She said Team Jeff. Yeah, Keith, I thought the same thing. I'm like, I told Sasha last night, I said, maybe this guy will let it go. And she said, he's not. He ain't. Our weather's awesome. It's cooler out here. It's dropped a good bit more, hasn't it, Faith? They ain't no mosquitoes biting either. Tammy, that's awesome. And thank you, TJ, for putting that link up, too.
I got to
Well,
order
Denai,
this.
we're happy to have you. You do an awesome job prepping, too. You keep it up. There's a bunch of people in the UK right now that is prepping hard. When we first started, they wasn't hardly anybody. So there's a movement over there going on. UK people knows what's going on.
Jeanette didn't even tell me to take the garbage out today. Can you believe that?
What?
It's getting late today and Jeanette's not even reminded me to take the garbage out yet. I had to think of it all on my own.
I got something to tell you, too. The 9 ECAT, you may know him. He's over there from England.
I'm going to water this pot of plants.
He's a
out there
prepper,
now.
too.
Hey, I'm going to water that pot of plants up there that I forgot. Before I forget.
Okay, go ahead. Fight. Look at this, y'all. What Plus just said, fight at our POA meeting tonight. People are crazy. Plus, hope you're having a good night. You got that right. You don't know no more. Yeah, Eric, he's probably on here. Hope you didn't been doing good, Eric. I was telling him we got a bunch of. Hey, Sasha, will you get that portable power station?
It's all the way out to
All right, well, come here and I'll go over and get it.
grab it and then I gotta take care of Faith.
He may be, Lisa, but I ain't gonna let him be more or less affecting none of our life or nothing like that out there. We're gonna go on in one way or another. He's gonna leave us alone.
Mine's our pocketbook.
Yeah.
He has affected that.
Yeah, he has hurt me in a billfold already. Buying all his fence and
You
stuff.
better
here
go
and
or
here.
that sucker will be cut off by the time you get back.
All right.
You're having to put up a fence for all these
I
loony
forgot
boxes.
about that.
Yeah, we're going for Jackery. Thank you, Kathleen. People are crazy, plus. British people are waking up. Yep. I've noticed a lot more people in the UK are prepping than what they was when we first started our channel. Hey, Glenn. I'm watching all the vehicles that go by. Little old me stepped in now, plus. You wouldn't do that, would you? What kind of generator do you have for refrigeration? Katie, we have solar systems, solar panels, and stuff like that. And then we have the small mini refrigerator that doesn't use hardly any wattage. But it's mainly going to be for nothing more than to store insulin in. So it's not going to be like we're going to have a big food refrigerator or anything like that. But it is something for us to keep face insulin in under that situation. Thank you, Marianne. Lisa, it's going up everywhere. She's doing good, Marianne. Faye's still out here playing. And then Hannah has went to play with Dolly. Yeah, Faye, there you go, get it out for me. Alright, let me get you plugged up before this phone goes dead. Hold tight, y'all.
You want me to plug that up for you?
I get it, Cupcake. Alright.
Went back playing.
Alright. It is on now. 30 new box panels going off, Chris. We've still got a bunch of box panels that we checked about to make sure they work and stuff like that. But they're not actually put up and in use, but they will be there if it comes down to it to hook right up. To be done. Yeah, they come in handy. The strong-minded will survive, you're right.
I was walking over. I got in my truck. They didn't know I was walking through the yard.
What area on Craigslist? I'm looking for apartments. You can email me if you don't want to stay in there. What area of Craigslist does she need to look at? Marianne. I'm guessing for
What?
locality?
Down this area?
Yeah.
The area we consider is like Gadsden area right here is basically what it is, ain't it? Gadsden, yeah. Rain Cashman delivery. Let's see what she said.
Alright,
I won't tell you what they said too. I was walking through
I'll
the
tell you
yard.
what it said and then I gotta go take care of her.
I was walking through the yard going to the truck, and they didn't know I was walking across the yard. She's telling her husband over, we're putting up a fence, and they don't like it, and everything, and they ain't gonna have it. But they gonna get used to it, and they're probably watching this live stream. If y'all are watching this live stream, y'all gonna have to stay on your property. We're never gonna mess with you. Y'all ain't gonna mess with us, or whatever. That's all there is to it. We ain't gonna we put up too much crap out of y'all, and we ain't putting up with it no more.
Well, guess what? I heard those exact words out of the last one that said that. And that fence has been up there for years.
That's been a long time ago. People don't like you putting up a fence.
She stomped her feet and said the same thing. Alright, babe, come here, let me take care of you.
They may be watching. I'm sure they are. I'd be tickled to death, y'all, if y'all put a fence across the road. It'd make me happy, because I want nothing y'all got. I will never come across your property. And you ain't gonna come across ours no more either. You may, but I'm gonna put a stop to it. Alright, Chris, we will take care. Don't you worry about us. We're gonna get this straightened out. Hey, Dan. Yeah, it's gonna cost stuff's went up so much now, it's gonna cost a lot more than it used to would have. Well, TJ, I'm sorry to hear that. But I know how smart a woman you are and everything, just like a respect factor. Which don't get me wrong, if I got a lawnmower or something out there, people will come over here and be friends, something out there, but coming and stealing and messing with you and everything else, I ain't gonna have it. And starting trouble. We done passed the point now. It's just better they stay on their side and we stay on ours. Which I've never even been on their property.
Come in a few minutes.
And I don't plan on going. I've got already basically fenced off and everything. Kathy all the way around us to the back and everything else and the side, but I did not go across the front. I was going to leave it just the view like it was, my trees, stuff like this on the front yard and stuff. But we're going to do what we got to do. We're going to have to go all the way across the front. Basically, It's for me too, but it's basically for her safety and Faith and Hannah's safety. I don't know if he's. I don't think Arthur. I don't think he's got a channel, but it's possible he does. He may be one that don't show his face on camera. It's possible. Please says kid. Alright, let me look back. I see it, TJ. I caught it. I was trying to get you on. I'm behind on them. St. Thomas Pit, is that covered? Okay, I'll do it. It's pretty property. You get that?
Yeah, he's starting all the trouble on our property.
Oh yeah. Dorothy. Okay, I understand now. Yeah. He come literally all the way on my property to begin with. I've done run him off more than one time on that, but I did not know he was a wolf prepper. That one of the ones that's messing with me. I thought he was just a lunatic. And I told this earlier, but I'm gonna tell y'all too. This same guy, I have a long time ago let him borrow tools. I bought him gas when we ran out of gas, and I felt sorry for him one time, and I went against her one time. She said, "Don't help him out." I felt sorry for him. He told me he had no money for food, and she said, "He just won't work. Don't help him out." But I felt sorry for him anyway. I went ahead and gave him some money a long time ago, and this is how he pays me back. He didn't appreciate
You
it.
don't help him out.
I did not leave him in the house, and I met him outside, or nothing like that out there, and I didn't think I was going to get my tools back. But he's working on a lawnmower, and I let him borrow a whole set of tools, and he promised me he'd bring them back. It's been a long time ago, and I said, okay, now bring them back. And she was like, he won't bring you your tools back, because a lot of times when people borrow your tools, not everybody, but a lot of people sometimes don't want to bring you stuff back. But I went ahead and let him, and he brought the tools back, and just like I said, he run out of gas before, and I helped him on that. He's just a mental case, to be honest with you, troublemaker.
Eric says you need him over here. He won't show up again if he gets his hands on him.
Yeah, she's right. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. That's what I
No,
told somebody.
eye for an eye and a teeth for a tooth.
He wanted to take all my teeth out, didn't he? He's trying his best to. Tried to scratch my eyeballs out.
He was swatting flies. You had a fly on your nose.
Stay on, yeah. Oh yeah, I did not tell y'all this. She has run him off before I ever did. He come over here.
He started
Whose
some
birthday
trouble.
was it? Was his face birthday? I forgot about this.
I think so.
Okay, he's been heated ever since then. There were some people, other neighbors had stopped and was at a picnic table right out here. I think it was on Faith's birthday, wasn't it?
One of them's birthday. I don't want to say for sure. 'Cause it
And
was
he pulled in and he was drinking. I mean, drinking hard and on something. He pulled up and everything. He started running his mouth to other people. And I told him, I said, the best thing you need to do is go home. You ain't going to start trouble here. Finish the rest. What do you do? Tell him what he did.
He got up, acted like he wanted to fight. And that didn't work very well because when he done that, then he got up. And then the girls was riding in one of the little battery-powered cars across the yard, and they started coming that way. So he didn't want to listen. He didn't want to go.
He didn't want to leave.
So to diffuse the situation that the girls didn't see, I finally had to stand up, get in between them, and literally make him leave. I mean, I took my hands and I pushed him and I said, "You best go, and you better go now." You're not gonna do this in front of my girls, and the best thing you can do is leave. And I mean, I manually had to push his big old fat rear end and make him go.
He was,
I said, you're not gonna do it right here. If you wanna do it, you can go somewhere else and do it, but you ain't doing it right here in the yard when my girl's pulling over here.
and I will tell y'all what irritated me. There was a man, a neighbor. How old was he? 79-year-old or 80? Then
I think it was about 80
he was
then.
80-year-old sitting right there at the picnic. We was having a good conversation, and he started mouthing off to the older man and everything, and it scared him. And I'm like, I stopped him. I'm like, his name's Daryl. I said, Daryl, that ain't gonna fly here. The best thing you better do is leave. You ain't gonna run over nobody on this property. And he did not want to listen to me. And that's really when it really started right then. He's had a grudge ever since that day, and he's been out to get me. And that's why he's out to get her, because she told him to leave. Really, as plain as I did. And that's been a while back since Faith's birthday, too. The neighbors just steaming out there right now. I mean,
They always do
our
stuff
neighbors
like
over
that.
there.
Fence works though. You can't come near the door, and I don't care who is outside the fence. That's one reason we're doing it. Is not only because there's a biting dog that they turn loose from the ones across the road, and we don't want our kids bit, but because that way, if you want to start your crap, you can start it on the outside fence, but you're gonna have to work your way in, and you keep on working your way inside that fence, and well, you're asking for it. Whatever happens then is your own fault.
I'll tell y'all too, all the way around, I've done every one of this stuff. I thought ahead. I went to the backside and the sides of the property, besides the fence, I took Bradford pears. And I dug them up. If y'all know what Bradford pears is, they have major thorns on them. I put them in rows. I put them about that far apart, and they're already huge now. I cannot walk through them right now. You won't get so far, you will knock your eyes out, or they'll stab you. So I got a row of them, plus a fence. And anybody don't know what's on here, what y'all seen earlier, I'm not going to just put fence posts up. I'm going to go all the way, and I'm going to make it go higher. I'm going to do extra stuff. That way they cannot climb over it.
You're right. Most people won't jump a fence. That's why we're doing it good enough to.
I'm going to make them, if they get over the fence, I'm going to make them earn it. All the way, even my driveway and stuff, our driveway and stuff, we're going to fix it. I've got something in my head what I'm going to do on the driveway so we can get back
Arthur,
out.
we have the Harbor Freight driveway alarms right now. So if you pull up in our driveway, it buzzes inside the house. If you bump on our door and you move it, you set off alarms on every single exterior door that we have. And when I say alarms, like if I turned it on right now, y'all would like, oh my God. It's so loud and screechy and annoying. Like we have screwed up and forgot to flip the switch off on them and started out the door and like almost give ourselves a heart attack. But we have alarms on everything. We have alarms outside. We have cameras. I mean, he can turn the light over and show you that. The whole outside, I mean, if you walk up to our house at night, you might as well walk up in broad open daylight. Because that's how many lights. I mean, we can light this place up and look like a truck stop.
And most of y'all knows we got a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old girl, and they're good girls too. We're proud of them girls.
Yeah, put them
They're
stakes out on the
not
fence.
going.
Yeah, you're
They're
right.
not going to live in an atmosphere that somebody's going to come like that right there, a neighbor, and pull stuff like that. I'm not going to put up with it.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have all that set up.
It's
So
gonna
we'll
take-
know where and what you're out if you're doing
Yeah,
it.
it's going to take me a while because I'm going to have to do it myself. But I can get it done.
That side's a quarter of the way fence, like post. And then it's gonna connect to the fence that's already on that property line.
Once I can get them fence posts in there, I'm going to put the dog wire up next. And I'm going to do that pretty fast. Then I'm going to go back with some barbed wire. Then I'm going to put electric wire up too. I don't know how. I'm going to do as much as I can do. And maybe do some extra precautions. I'm going to do extra precautions too. Game trail. They got game trail cameras and stuff like that right there, and regular cameras.
Yeah, and he's saying just like them alarms and stuff, put them on different spots on the fence and label them, and you'll know what zone it is that they're going off onto to tell you where exactly he's at. which would work too.
I'll tell y'all straight up, he's a stalker. There's no doubt about it. She can tell you he's a stalker.
Dorothy said, I just hope your steaks are still in the yard when you get up in the morning. Well, if they're not, we'll know exactly who did it because they're going to be watched.
Mm-hmm.
So, smile.
They're watching. They just posted one time I put a banning on them, but they can still, you can ban somebody they can still watch, but they'll have to, if they ever post, they'll have to just watch on the sidelines as their history.
Mm-hmm. Don't you worry, Chris.
It's just weird, y'all, the times we're living in. It's so simple. We could have been good friends too. Just leave us alone.
If nothing else, you could just mind your own dabbling business. And I'm just going to put it that way. If nothing else, we don't have to be friends. Just stay on your side and shut your big mouth. Update us when you file for the protection order. I'll do it. The way I'm supposed to work in this county is I file it, and if there's been any violent acts or violent accusations, they're supposed to send me in front of a judge for an, how do they say that, ex parte hearing or something for an emergency order, which immediately goes into effect without an actual.
You care to go get me some more water and check her sugar too?
There's water if you still got your cup.
Yeah. Go glance, just check her sugar.
No, your sugar's fine. I just checked it a while ago. So,
We gotta always keep a check on face sugar, no matter what circumstances going on. Oh yeah, somebody asked me, does it cost anything Alabama get a protection order? Or,
nope.
okay.
Doesn't cost me anything. It's the
That's
court.
good.
The court bears the cost for it.
Well, that's good. I figured it was gonna cost something.
It doesn't cost me to do it, and it does cost me a service fee to have them to serve it to.
Because everything that is costing us to build this fence, it really is their fault. I feel like that right there. But this could be happening for a reason or whatever.
For somebody else
I got to
on
think
down
about
the
this
road.
last night when I started hearing the dogs barking. I got to think, well, this could be happening where I go ahead and beef up security in case something else might be coming on down the road. So, because things does happen for a reason.
Katie, we did search for it, and so far there's nothing that shows him up on the list. But I still say he might be a
pedo?
little funny. I wouldn't trust
I
him.
would not trust him. Nobody
Around
in this area
children.
will trust him around their kids either. And I told him that day too when I told him to leave and everything. I said, "Don't come around us. I don't want you around my kids either." That was the day he didn't want to leave. Where's Billy Ann? Hey, Billy Ann.
Yeah, you never know who you're going to have to deal with, Billy Ann.
Mountain Heck, yeah. You're describing, yeah.
Toothless Mountain Hick.
I'll tell you this. I gotta say this, and no disrespect to Alabama people in here, none of this area, but there's a lot more better Alabama people than we get portrayed at through the United States.
Yeah.
But this guy here is a prime example of what y'all have heard Alabamians, lunatics of a hick described as. He is describing as a hick lunatic. One you gotta really watch out for.
Take care, Chris. We will talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, Chris. You have a good night too. Don't you worry either. We'll be all right.
Katie, he has no kids, but because he's never been married. So he's not interested.
Yeah. He told the
So he don't have no kids.
Nope. Well, I don't know. No, just thinking about it. I mean, the women right now, whatever, I wouldn't wish it on a woman out there across the United States or the rest of the world. Would you right now? He's a wild man. You can imagine what he's going to do. You
But he don't like women.
No.
So they don't have nothing to worry about because he said he don't like them. Man, he bothers everybody.
He's a bully.
It's not just us, it's everybody. He has trouble with everybody. But most people is afraid of him. and won't do anything back.
Cause he's got a real, I'm talking a smart mouth. One of them kind that if you, he can bluff you if you let him bluff you.
Hey, Kings Outdoor.
How you doing that, Kings Outdoor?
He said, I love those types.
Yeah, man, he's been in and out of jail. How many states do you know of?
2 or 3 that I know of.
He's lived everywhere. He like, cause we didn't know this to begin with and everything. The law told us that's like he's moved around everywhere. So we done some background on him, and it's unbelievable how many locations he's lived and how much trouble he's already been in. I want to thank y'all too again because I thanked y'all earlier, but I got much more people on. Thank y'all for y'all's support and caring enough and everything, and more or less having our backs too.
TJ said it's probably best if we don't insult the guys. We don't know if he's watching him and angering him more. He said Bigfoot might be right. King says the ones with the big mouths ain't.
Yeah. It would. He's one of them kind of where if you really don't watch it, how much he cusses every breath, it would really scare certain people and everything. But all it did to me, I didn't. I just tried to ignore it. Then finally, it just I walked the road. I thought, the heck with this. I'm tired of hearing this. I looked at her and I said, "You want me to go out there and whoop him?" And she said, "Do what you want to do." And I said, "Well, just come out there with the camera." So I'm fixing to put one on him. Then it went from there and went to the road. And it went long before he threw a couple punches at me.
Oh, Dorothy, it ain't just 'cause he ain't never been married. He said he didn't have a girlfriend either. He was never interested in women.
Yeah.
So, I don't figure he's got no kids strode everywhere
No,
without marriage.
he don't have no. I've heard
Because
he
he
don't
just
have.
said he never had no girlfriends. He didn't care nothing about women. King says, LOL, no, bro. Mama needs you at home.
His family tree here. Or what's that mosquito? That's the first mosquito I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I said earlier. I've never had problems with somebody that won't let something go. Or nothing like that. 'Cause most times with guys, I mean, if somebody does get into it, they'll usually either get along or just more or less stay away from each other. People just don't keep on just letting something go. But he don't. I don't think he's got the mind capability of letting something go and just leaving somebody alone. What time you got?
Hey, Twinny.
Was you happy what William got done?
I am happy, but it went just like I thought it was going to.
What?
I knew that she's going to come her rump outside.
Could they see what she's doing?
They could see her over. I don't know how well they could see her, but they could see her over.
She's hot-headed.
Because it's like, you got one running around over her.
I don't know what she said to a while when they was running by. I don't know. What do you think she said?
Alright, Paulette, we will see you next time, and I'll take some of that chili mac too.
She gonna eat something?
She got to feed her son.
Okay, Paula, I'm glad you come on. You have a real good week. We might have to come and get you out to Texas. I know that woman will get the job done too.
That's what she said. She said, y'all need me to come down there and open up a can of Mexican whoop. You know the rest. Yeah, Katie, I'm going to have to say a lot of people looks at it, and even the cops down here looks at it the same way. It's not that he's crazy to the point of he don't know what he's doing. He's just that mean And he's so mean that he's crazy enough to get his own self in trouble in the process of it. Like he don't have enough sense to even keep his own self out of trouble because he wants to start so much trouble.
And he said jail don't bother him. And I'll be honest with y'all and everything. I like my freedom. If I was in jail right now, especially for a long period of time, I wouldn't want to be behind bars right there. But he's like, he told me and her, he's like, I don't care about it. Jail don't bother me. I've been there a bunch of times. I'm like, I heard what he said, and I'm like, he's telling the cops too. And I'd hate to be in jail, you know, any long period of time if I keep myself out of it. That's not mean as an idiot.
I agree. But he likes to start trouble with people and like cause trouble. He just likes to start trouble.
People show you who. Yeah, TJ, this dude right here, I'm telling y'all, it's like last night I stepped late. I let Sasha sleep, and I heard some racket, and I got up, I got ready and everything, and I went outside, and I knew when my dog started barking like they did, somebody was way over here on this property line where they is at, and I'm not gonna say who I think it was, but I'm pretty sure way over there in that area. And I went over that way, and the dogs, you can tell when it ain't animals, it's a two-legged predator. But I've got some more stuff set up. So we're going, when they try to slip in anywhere, because I got a fence over on this line right here, over there, but across where y'all's watching, that's where they're coming right there, anywhere down the front right here.
He said, Jeff, you know how to stretch fence to make it tight. I bet you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever said that knows how to do fences.
Keith.
Keith, yeah. I know a lot of y'all men and women's done fences.
King says, well, sometimes you just gotta go for a walk and have a talk.
Booby trapper. Yeah. I just wish y'all had it done all the way right now. I got one. I was gonna start yesterday. It was just so hot and humid.
The quiet guys are the ones to watch out for.
He's not definitely. I'd rather somebody too tell you the truth. I'd rather him told me his plans and what all he's gonna do and everything and warn me like he did. It gave me a heads up. I had enough time or whatever. Then he got the worst out of me. Then somebody just come up and just literally jump on me. So I appreciate him doing that. Since he gave me a heads up. But there's a neighbor there, them neighbors, and probably like 20 more people that drove up. This went on so long and started hearing everything. And he told every one of them how bad he was going to whoop me and beat me down for 20 minutes, probably before I went to the road. And I believe he had every one of them convinced that he was going to whoop me because they're scared of him.
Hey, Stacy.
Then when I went out there and didn't go his way, I did tell him everything. I'm like, because they was all watching. It was done over with and everything. I said, what did I say to him?
Good night, HHS.
What did I say to him? After it was over and everything, after he said how bad he's going to whoop me, I said, what did I say to him right there at the end, you know, more or less? Because it made mad. That's it.
I can't remember.
Something. I can't remember exactly how I said that, but it made him really mad. Because he couldn't back none of it up.
He said 5 more hours now. It's not even dark here yet.
We've been on here a while, y'all. Weather's awesome.
Never put your hands on one. Now self-defense with a witness.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was.
Good night, HHS girl. I'm glad you come on too. There's a mosquito trying to get you. Got it.
Nigga. Last time he'll bite anybody.
I got that.
It's like that one mosquito has been bothering me the whole time. Watch another one show up. Nope, there comes another one.
They're not bothering me. I ain't got no
Ain't
mosquito
me
spray on. Once it gets just a little bit cooler, they won't.
Oh man, I gotta get some stuff cleaned up in a few minutes.
That's the way he's talking too. Like that's just weird. I mean, Jennifer, people who need it's just weird. You know, I know people can handle that stuff, being in jail like that, but to me,
That's what Dorothy's talking about. Some of them staying so long, it's just like home to them. Doesn't even
it
bother
didn't
them.
bother. Yeah,
Hold on, I'm gonna
and he's one of them kind. Looked at what TJ did. I've kept up on a bunch of stuff and watched documentaries and stuff about that TJ. How certain people is try to get in trouble and get back in there in the system. Cause I've had people that say too, you know, well they feed you there and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, golly, Mom, I'd rather have homemade cooking, or I would rather. I'll be honest with y'all.
I'd rather have no cooking and out
Before
of
I was in jail, I would rather be outside in a tent. I would rather be homeless or anything than be in jail or prison. Not have nothing, shirt on my back, and live like that right there, and try to survive and be in a system of being in prison the rest of my days.
The real deal with this dude though is they're just like lock him up and then let him loose when he signs his bond. He's not really serving any prison time.
He's might be just like what King's saying. He's basically trying to be a tough guy in front of us. He said, I promise you he wouldn't make it in prison, much less in
Well,
jail.
just like Katie said, that's one thing that's wrong with him right now. He's got his reputation to secure now. You've his pride.
And we're in a little area,
Everybody knows it didn't go like he said it was gonna go.
and he's from Birmingham, and that's the biggest city in Alabama. And he tells everybody all this other kind of stuff where he's from, one of the meanest places in Birmingham, and a lot of people listens to that stuff.
King says I'm from Baltimore.
But there is some Birmingham people, that it is rough. He just ain't one of them.
Seems like the neighbors on his side. But well, Key, the real deal is a lot. Like one set of neighbors is
There's a
dealing
reason
with him.
why.
So they're supposed to be buddies because of that situation right there. But when the law came and all the papers got filled out about what happened and stuff like that, his old buddy threw him under the bus to the cop too. And told him that everything that was on the report he did do.
We was right there almost.
So that's what kind of buddies he's got.
And he was telling the cop, he said, I wished he wouldn't come to my house either. Then the guy was back over, a couple days later, wasn't he? That's the way that bunch does, huh?
Yep. He rolled on him.
They're
Oh,
right,
well.
y'all, they're right here,
Listening.
they're right here, just right there at the driveway, listening to everything. Well, I don't care, but they're probably listening too.
Yeah, TJ, I close them down at night, but right now I've got it where I can see what's going on in there.
But
with them,
anything I say right now, I don't care to tell them to their face or anything like that out there, because I'm not no two-faced person. I'm open on stuff like that. But if them people apologize to me and you, how much stuff's done, we would go ahead and take it, but we're done. from now on with them people. I will not ever trust them people ever again or turn my back on them.
Jeanette, that's exactly what it was. He even told the cop, he said, I don't want to get in trouble. I didn't say nothing or do nothing that time. It was all him, even though he was over here.
It helped the case, though.
So it helped us in the long run, but that's what kind of buddies they really are.
I just wish we could have got the fence done, y'all. It was priceless. When I started hitting that post and I glanced over there and just hitting that post and started on the ground, if y'all would just seen up close and personal just the one post when she seen me get the post out and throw it on the ground. Because it's going to stop them from coming. He thought, that guy done it too. He thought he was going to get in trouble too. That's one of the reasons he done it.
Mm-hmm. All scared because he thought he was going to be in trouble.
So he threw the other guy under the bus. Which we done had video anyway. It just helped the case a little more, I think. You think it's over with?
No.
We'll get a fence up. What do you think?
Well, Fat Boy can't get his legs up enough to get over the fence, so he'll have to holler from the outside of it.
I'm trying to keep my low safe. Keep your eyes open before any conversations. Yeah, you're right. That's what we've been doing. I just turned my head. They was saying stuff a while ago when I was going down through there. They may have heard, could they hear on there or anything?
No.
I just turned my head. I didn't say nothing back. We're done past conversations.
Sasquatch with bare legs. Never seen a Sasquatch with bare legs.
What do you have now, TJ? There's a ring going on too. There's a major ring. Another probably think it's just drugs. It's drugs too, but it's something else. You know what I'm talking about? What's going on right across the road?
Quack, quack. Chirp, chirp.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
What's for dinner? Hey, I gotta go clean house.
Yeah.
Don't you want to do that?
Nope.
Why?
You probably don't either, do you?
No, not really.
I know y'all women.
Somebody's
men-
gotta do it.
She asked you a good question.
We can hide in plain sight.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
The one I
something.
seen was headed through the woods, and it was her. He didn't have no shaved legs.
They ain't gonna be no other TJ one over there.
No,
She's
there won't be no
original.
more TJs. Yeah, Dorothy, he seen me taping it. He seen me standing right there and recording the whole thing. And the guy was like, I don't care if she records every bit of this, because I'm going to do what I want to do, and I don't care what that cop told me. But okay.
Are you talking about afterwards?
When he was over there doing all that, you know.
He
He said
found-
that's probably why he said what he did, because he told the truth because he knows that you taped it.
They was filming us too. Did you see her, where her camera? She had a camera.
Yeah, she
system.
was filming.
I don't care on that. Y'all
Did
done
she get
seen?
my good side?
She probably got my bad size and everything. I don't care. I've been on camera enough.
My hair was messed up with it.
I just smile when she's like, you know, I'm not gonna do nothing to her to be on camera.
I just don't know why somebody's crazy enough to need to film somebody putting a fence up in their yard. I mean,
Well-
if they go to putting a fence up, I ain't gonna film them.
They think backwards though. They don't
I
think
know.
like normal people.
That's
They
what I'm
don't
saying.
like it because
That's
when we
just
put a
crazy.
fence up right there, it's gonna stop their prowling. It's gonna stop a lot of problems.
That's just how crazy people is.
I'll tell you, need to put a fence up and probably move. Unless he moves out of here, he's unstable as unbelievable.
He'll move out of here for long. He always does.
Yeah, I done told he's done moved
He won't stay long.
close
He'll
to
eventually move.
50 locations, y'all, that we know of. 50 different locations. What is it?
TJ, that's a good one.
What?
She was hoping to get a good shot of Team Jeff. She heard about his commando ways.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's a good one. That's supposed to be a secret. There goes our roosters.
Cat's out back.
We hold this on the run the restaurant. More than y'all, them mosquitoes, they ought to be after me more. I'm a lot more sweaty. I was soaking wet while I go.
That's probably why they're after me,
When I go
not
in,
you.
when I go a little bit, I'm gonna have to take me a shower. I really got, even though it's cooler. When you're not them posts to the ground, they'll make the sweat come off.
Good evening question. Why do y'all have Southern Prepper 3 blocked for? He didn't do anything, y'all. Heard him wanted to give you a super chat in his video. Says
Who's that?
Critic News.
We don't have. I know who's the rep. We don't have him blocked. He didn't do anything, y'all. He wanted to do this. Says he is blocked. I'll check into it. Critic News. Sometimes, I'll be honest with you, whatever. Sometimes stuff can happen, and like right now, if you click something, Mario can do it too. Sometimes a troll can come in or somebody out there, you can accidentally click somebody, and that could have happened too. But I'll check into it. But Southern Prepper ain't never. He's always been friendly to me and everything. I think I've seen him on live stream one time. I will check for you, though, a little bit. Because I have had to do a bunch of banning. And if he's got a channel, if he does live streams, I'm sure he has to do a bunch of banning. Sometimes you can accidentally pop it. And even the moderators and stuff a while back, you can just click something and do it so easy, but it can be done.
King Outdoor says good night, y'all. Let me know if you want to throw a barbecue for about 100 motorcycles. Yeah, they got the rooster over there because they don't like our roosters, so they thought that if they got roosters, it would annoy us.
What's that?
The rooster that's like,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
supposed to annoy you. Yeah, like that time TJ timed out for all of her.
Critic News, are you Southern Prepper 3? Let me go. You may have 2 channels. Let me go.
Alright. How's the back? I think his back's doing pretty good. We got a decent start on the post before it got dark on us. satisfaction. Yeah. Are you saying that he put out a video, Critic News? Okay, all right. Well, thank you for letting us know, because I hadn't been over there to see it. That he's blocked.
About me?
Yep.
Wow. Are you serious?
Must be.
Go over and watch it right quick.
Hey, Critic News, which one is it?
I think he's wanting some clout.
He was upset because he thought y'all blocked him. He is a great guy and wanted to send you a super chat and y'all blocked him. We didn't actually block him.
No. A lot of times you can come on live streams and anybody's like that out there. A lot of times YouTube can mess up and not even show your chat or whatever up there. That happens all the time. That's common.
Yeah.
Let me check this.
Ask him which video it was he put it on. It's called Breaking News Angry.
I'll put it on there. Let me
I
see.
put it up there.
Let me see what he says about me. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I mean, I've never talked to him or nothing. I'm gonna watch it right quick. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna prove y'all. No matter what he said, everything can be fixed. We're gonna fix this problem. Even if he throws me under the bus. Oh, Lord. There's my name. Tried to super chat him. Well, I couldn't. Is he and his wife blocked me for no reason. Don't call yourself a Christian, because Christians don't act like that. Alright, I'll tell you how we're going to fix this problem, Critic News. I'm going to call his bluff. Are you good friends with him, Critic News? And we're going to fix this problem. It ain't, the video ain't off yet, I'm gonna tell you. I've got something in my head.
Southern Prepper looks like to me, I mean, you just really honestly
No,
take
no, no,
credit.
don't say that. Don't say that. I'm gonna take care of this.
Well, he put me
No,
in there
I,
too.
whoa, he didn't put you in there?
Him
No,
and his wife.
oh, that's okay. I want to address this situation. Cause you call me, he called me out pretty good. We're gonna see if you're of your word or whatever. I'm gonna see. Is this his friend right here, Critic News? This who this is?
I'm sure it is, talking about how good of a guy he is.
Hold up, sir. I'm gonna tell you, I do have a plan here.
That's not it. 5 subscribers if that's what you're looking for.
Are you? Is the guy that kicked you a YouTuber? Is them comments right here behind?
I'll be there in just a minute.
I may be a little behind on comments
I've
too.
almost
I'll catch you up in a second.
great guy. He has a disabled child that is blind and he owns a company. I have known him for a while on YouTube. Ahmad can't block Ahmad on the Jeff Sessions. Ken Yax. I wish he had emailed the first before he went public. I mean,
No, I want to handle this problem or whatever. The problem can be fixed. He basically threw me on a bus. I'm gonna let it go or whatever, but I'm gonna call him out. I'm gonna go there and look in a second and see if he is banned. Cause
rumor
possibly,
has it he did email y'all.
huh?
Says rumor has it he did email y'all. I don't have an email from him.
I ain't got an email either.
Rumor has it he's lying.
But no, that could be messed up to there right there. I'll tell you what, Create News. It sounds like you know him good. He said he's gonna give me a super chat and sell it right there and done the video right there. If he's a man of his word, he gives me a super chat or whatever. Right there, right there. Me and him will collab on. Because I don't. Honestly, I don't throw nobody under the bus, regardless of circumstances. I have never done no prep channel. I ain't gonna do that. Whatever. But if he did get mad like that, everything this work be fixed. It even says on his video that he's going to give me a super chat, and I'm not doubting it. But I am going to call him out. If the man's word, he gives me a super chat. Go in there and check and see if they're up there and fix the problem on my channel right now. If there is, if he is or anything's going there either way, go ahead and click. Just go through them. I've got tons of people banned. Tons of people. Anything is possible. It could have happened by accident. I ain't going to say it ain't. I don't think so, but anything is possible. But I've never had no problems with him whatsoever. Hadn't watched a whole lot of, I don't have a whole lot of time to watch other YouTube prepper channels or anything like that. But since he did a video and went public on me like that right there, and say he tried to give me a super chat and didn't go through, I'll believe more if he's a man's word he gives me a super chat. And I've never asked for a super chat before. And I'll never ask for one again, but he said that he tried to give me a super chat and didn't go through. He threw me under the bus. I watched the video. That's all right though. I'll tell you what. Let's see what Critic News says about this. Is it Critic News? Just like you said, rumor has it he did email y'all too. Looks like you got a bunch of info. Let's see what you got to say back to that right there. I want to see what you got to say. Then let's go from there. Oh. This is the odd thing to get brought up with all this TROUBLE going on and stuff too on the live stream to me. I'm not baiting him. Critic News.
Sounds like me. Critic News just want to come over here and say something too.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I tell you what I'm gonna do, Critic News.
Like he really knows what's going on.
I'm gonna ban you until you. I'm gonna ban you and everything. He's really blocked. Unless you tell me not otherwise, whatever, because y'all said some pretty flack out of me or whatever. I mean, you really done a whole video on me. The city will take the video down.
Little too late on that.
And I'm a forgiving person and stuff, but I didn't do the video, he did. But sounds like you pretty tight with him to me. I mean, I ain't fell off no pickle truck. I may be from Alabama. I'm a little smarter than you probably think I am. But it's off YouTube. I just watched the video. What do you mean it's off YouTube? It's honest. What are you saying is honest? No. In your teeth. Known him for a couple months. Well, it looked like he called me out. What I'm saying. Did it look like he called me
Well,
out?
I'll give you a little piece of advice, Creek News. The best issue that you need to do is before you believe everything you see on YouTube is check it out with people before you come and say you know that something was done before it was or was it done. Because just like right now, I've been unsubscribed from YouTube channels that I didn't unsubscribe from. I've had YouTube take comments down that I know YouTube took down.
I tried to super chat you. I am not blocked, but he showed me. This is pretty odd right there or whatever. So basically you was in his house if you're not him.
Fishy. Kathleen, you're right.
No. So I don't want to love in the chat. Hey Marie, how you doing?
Keith, I don't think's crazy. Hey Marie.
Well, I'll tell you what.
You gotta do something on our channels to get blocked. You just don't get
unless it's
blocked.
unless I'm done by accident. Check on your block list. He didn't do anything. I never said he did do anything.
Nobody said he did.
I'm not saying he did. I'm trying to be straight up with you. Brother to brother here. I mean, I'm not, I'm just saying I don't know. But I do have a lot of people blocked, so I've had to block them. But
Thank you,
anything is
Kathleen.
possible. Thank you so much, Kathleen. I'm watching y'all. I just got a phone with him.
Pizza.
I'm not happy to have any problems.
Pizza.
Yeah, anything is possible, Crit News. Okay. But I'll tell you this, I'll tell you, hold this, let me go, I'm going to look and just check or whatever, and I want him, if it is possible, out there, just like I said, because I have blocked people before, and accidentally even blocked people, this moderator stuff, if he's got a channel, he knows what I'm saying. Let me go look. If it is, I want him to come on here. We're going to make things right. If, since he done a video, I'm going to be a man of my word right then. Because he flat cylinder, he tried to give me a super chat. I'm going to call his bluff. We're going to see right now. We're going to make things right.
You're right, TJ. It's an aggressive video for somebody to not find out the details on. Kathleen. That's a good one. We seem to get a lot of that sometimes. Mm-mm. Really, that's the way I see it on a lot of stuff. He said he tried to message you just now when I called him. And he said he cannot. So he tried to send an email or he tried to message on here? we'll see how that goes. Did you check?
I checked. I had several Southern Preppers blocked because there's so many of them. So it's possible he could have
Well, he's
back.
saying he's
Tell him
trying to
more.
message you right now. And
All right, tell him. Or whatever. 'Cause Southern Prepper 3, I've never had no problem with him before in my life. But I have, there's 2 or 3 more Southern Preppers that has popped up on me on live streams before and sent me emails. There's a Southern Prepper 1. There's a bunch of other ones. You may know that or
There
whatever.
he is. Says, please, because I am blocked.
All right. We're going to see if you have your word on that right there. And I'll let everything slide on that video because I don't know how long the video's been out or whatever.
4
But
days.
I would rather us be allies in this community. I feel like me and you, we don't need enemies in this world, so my bad. It was done by accident. I will say because he's never done nothing to me except tonight. And creating news or whatever, man to man or whatever, there ain't no beef with none of y'all. I ain't got no beef with y'all. I'll even hold against you even though you threw me under the bus. Because I have been on live streams, I'll be honest with you. I'm banned on a lot of a lot of channels. It happens having a prep. Wow. He man of his word. Do a shout out to him. Thanks for. Alright. I'll tell you what I want to do with you. Or whatever. I appreciate it, man to man. You have your word. I don't doubt your word at all. I want to apologize because the Southern Preppers that I'm talking about has got YouTube channels. Not Southern Prepper 1, but the other ones. You may want to know what I'm talking about. There's several of them, different ones. So it might have been done like that out there by accident. But he's never said nothing mean to me or nothing. Me and him's never had no word. I want these two. On Travel, let's me and you collab. We'll set up a date. If you want to do that right there, we will collab. She just looked, and I know you got my back and everything. She's a little heated. A bunch of stuff's been going on today, y'all. And create news or whatever. Create news, I want to let you know too. Sounds like you're a good friend to him or whatever. And me and you's never talked. But anybody tell you on here, I try to be fair with everybody. I talk to everybody.
That's kind of like we was like, dude, don't just make a video and throw us under
Yeah.
the bus, you know?
But I sort of get what you're saying or whatever, because I've been live stream before and been banned for nothing like that. So my apologies. It was done by accident on that. But it's
we
fixed.
have timed our own people out on accident.
Yes, we played around and everything here a while back and everything.
And got everything all messed up one time too. Like TJ was talking about, she timed somebody out.
We was having fun one night and carrying on stuff and I told them, I said, go ahead and ban me and stuff, and they tried to ban me and stuff. That let y'all know everything in this world, if you work together, man to man, just like you did.
That's kind of funny.
But I wanted to let you know, Southern Prepper, or whatever. I think he's a little heated when you done video, so I'll let it go. I'm gonna pretend it never even happened. No big deal, and you're welcome here.
Yeah, see, Becky even blocked you one time.
Yeah,
And Jeanette had to help Becky unblock you. She didn't even know she
it-
had blocked you.
I gotta call Becky out too. I don't even know if Becky's subscribed. And I'm gonna, next time she comes on live stream, I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna say, you better be subscribed to me, Becky. Let's see.
Yeah, and TJ tried to time me out
If you
one
know
time.
Southern Prepper 3, if you know anything about me, I'm telling you, I know you probably know this if you've watched any of my live streams. I didn't today because I got behind putting them fence posts in, but I try my best to literally talk to everybody. And after I get to know you, just like right now, especially this going down, I know you like the back of my hand right now, even though me and you's never met. So, but I'd rather be a brother with you than an enemy. We got enough enemies, you know what I'm saying?
What you need
I
now,
need some
Dougie?
allies.
No,
I'm
we
on.
just need a big tall fence.
Yeah, and a big tall fence. We're having some problems. You may know what's going on. Good night. Yep. Alabama girl, I like your name too. I caught that. Well, I love that name, y'all. That Alabama girl. You have a blessed night too, and thank you for coming over. I want to do a shout out to the Alabama girl. I need a lot more Alabama people and everything, some support. I've got a lot of support all over the entire world, but I want the Alabama people too. Maybe she's still on here and heard that. That lets y'all know right there that everything in this world can be worked out if you work together and stuff. Yeah, it's all good now, Crit News. And I was not, you probably know this, Crit News, where there's been a lot of stuff going on now, so I wasn't just exactly snapping on you or nothing, but I've had a lot of stuff happen, and that's what it was. So my apologies, Crit News. You're welcome here too. Okay, Alabama girl, I was going to tell you I like your name and I like your flag. I got my teacher a while ago. We've all had a little drama going on today. I usually ain't a lot of drama, but there's been a lot of stuff going on. You're welcome. Okay, good night, Crit News. And I want to tell you something too. Now, you know you're welcome back here. I want you here too. We just hang out and stuff and talk. And a lot of times, just like today was going, I work some today on there. Wanting to help out again. My apologies. Southern Prepper, I'm telling you right now, it's forgotten. You was man enough and everything. You kept your word. You pulled it. It's done with. It's like I said, I want you as an ally. God bless you too, my friend. I'm gonna consider you a friend too. Sometimes stuff can happen for a reason, but you can work it out. And we done it. That's right. Water under the bridge. That's right. Just like Keith. My hat, my Alabama hat stands for Arizona. Keith, you're right. It's going fire. I didn't get as much done as I was hoping. I was hoping to get the whole fence up quick, but I run out of daylight hours. But it's gonna be cooler tomorrow. So if I feel like it tomorrow, I'm gonna keep on putting a lot more fence up. All right, Alabama girl, you know you're welcome to come back anytime too. I'm glad you come on. Get you some good sleep too. TJ couldn't say it no better. We all.
I got it.
Southern Prepper, I'm a man, you're a man. We went, the women's on here.
Look.
Stuff just sometimes happens. So, it's resolved. And watch out for wolf preppers. Ain't that right? My wife can tell you about that too. Talk to them. I'm gonna run to use the restroom.
I'm having to watch Face Sugar, so kind of come back because I'm having to go in.
You want? I don't know if you do many live streams, whatever. I can check you out too. If you want to do a collab, we'll set something up too, Southern Prepper. Good hands up. Just stay, sit up there.
Say a prayer. A health concern for the wife has to go back to doctor for this concern. We will keep her in our prayers.
Yeah, Grease Fan keeps updated. We've had a bunch of people today and everything that's going through a lot of health problems. You keep me updated too, Grease Fan. Let me know. We will. Everybody else, y'all will pray for his wife. Grease Fan's been with me a long time. Him and his family.
Yeah, anybody that don't think wolf preppers actually exist better recheck, because they do, and they're crazy.
I think a lot of people's got them wrote off because I did too. I laughed at it. I mean, I thought it was a joke.
And they could be just as close as 2 houses down.
I thought they was going to be out of state. Okay, let me run and use the bathroom. I'll tell you too, Southern Prepper. You know this. There's a day coming on down the road when the crap hits the fan that I don't know exactly what state you're from, but I'll figure it out unless you want to tell me right now. But we're going to need each other and everything.
I'm guessing he's Southern.
We need to, yeah, but I don't know exactly what state he's from, is what I'm saying. I'm figuring he's Southern
Yeah,
too.
Florida.
But there's a day coming that we need to be allies and work together a lot there out there and get to know each
Because
other.
of wolf preppers like that. And everybody else go with it. Yeah, I would say, Jeanette, he did go overboard with the shirt. What would you say? The wolf shirt was just a little bit overboard, wasn't it?
I love it.
Jeff said he loved it. The shirt said a lot. Yeah. That
I mean, he did well himself. He's over that.
he did. I mean, it's obvious. It's more or less he was a wolf prepper, and here's my shirt to prove it.
Tell him to be honest, I was wondering where they was from.
Yeah. That's just, I don't know.
You think
That just really let us know that anything can happen off of the YouTube channel, so you gotta have your guard up and you gotta kind of pay attention to any time you get any kind of threats, because then people can be way more, which we took it serious and we always watch everything that's going on, but we didn't take it so serious to the point that he would literally be 2 houses down. I mean, on that. Would have never thought that. And Southern Prepper, he's been causing a lot of drama. So if you've been watching and seeing any of this going on, him and his buddies, it's been all kinds of crazy. Fur attracts fur. TJ says that was a pretty sexy shirt. But then again, Keith said fur attracts fur. Like those old velvet wall tapestries with wolves or tigers on them. It's gonna be downright cold in the morning. Woo.
When he ended up being a wolf prepper and told me what I did and called me out the real stuff, first thing that went through my mind, I thought, I can't believe that I let you borrow tools and stuff like that right there.
You was supporting the enemy.
Well, you wouldn't think somebody like that out there and try to help them out would stab you back.
Them
But
the very ones that will.
Well, I knew
You
you
have
had
to watch them.
I knew you had a problem. But I'm just saying I just didn't know he'd go as far as he did. He watches YouTube, don't he?
Yeah, he does. Marie, I hope he stays away too, but I'm betting probably against it. And I'm not big on betting.
Katie said going down cold. It's gonna be way different here too. I always wanted Elvis picture. I had an Elvis clock, didn't I? You remember that clock? Okay, did you see where he's from? He's Florida,
Yeah,
y'all.
I told you.
Well, I couldn't hear y'all's well there. Unless I wasn't unless I was hearing
You wasn't
something.
paying no attention.
Well, I had my mind on that wolf prepper shirt, but yeah,
I think he's a wolf prepper just
Did
because he
not.
likes to wolf
I
food
mean,
down.
seriously, when you seen that shirt, it did not blow your mind.
No.
I'm just glad you videoed it. He was telling her to cut the video off too. He didn't want her to video this at all. I'm
Hey,
gonna
Mr. Trashby.
have to stay up late tonight on guard duty, y'all. Is this thing or is it charging 16%? Is it charging?
Yeah, it's charging, but it's just not. It's not a fast charger, so it's not really going to keep you way up.
I got some sleep, but if somebody does that at home.
We just need to
This
get the
is-
fence finished and get the perimeter set up the rest of the way.
Here is it. Thank you again, Southern Prepper. That was nice of you. Let's just let y'all know. Just like, I'm glad the other one come on here and said something about it. Everything worked out.
It does. See, that tells you that people can work things out if they will work things out, and then some people just don't want to work
Yeah,
things
I
out.
can tell you got
like
good common sense.
neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah, charging while watching goes slow. He's just staying on 16%. He's not actually charging. He's just keeping on running.
What time did we start a while ago? What time was that? 6:30, 7 o'clock?
2 hours and 52 minutes ago is when we started. Yeah, our animals are actually in fences towards the back of our property.
Faith and hands in there.
Our
playing
kids are
like
in the
everything.
bouncer. I gotta go in there in a minute and get my house cleaned up now since I gotta work outside tomorrow.
Get Oh yeah, I ain't kidding now, Southern Prepper. If you want to do it, we'll collab together for real. I need to do that some more. I hadn't done that, but that'd be something different to do too. Bringing two channels together at the same time.
He's gonna let you have it easy, just 3 more hours.
I got some big old traps in the shop, don't I? Some big old traps
Yeah.
that my dad had, some antique traps that he's had for years and years. I still got them put up. Yeah. I've got some, Marie. I've showed them on YouTube before. They're big. I wish I had one. Like they're in the shop.
They're
I'd
the
show
kind you
y'all.
better not
They're
mess up and
big.
catch your own self.
If
in.
you stepped in one, it'd break your leg. Them girls is playing away. What are they watching in there?
They're bouncing the bouncer now.
I see the TV. Speaking of, it's got a wolf on it right now. Cartoon?
Got a wolf on it?
Yeah. That's the sign to watch tonight.
Mm. Well, you know, it would be bad to have all the posts pulled up and stuff like that. I mean, they can get prosecuted for it because we know they done it, but
I don't
that would irritate me if somebody go down there and start pulling my post up.
think they're gonna do it because I got the truck pulled right beside of it right now. Yeah, Marie, we're trying our best.
Yeah, that's something we need to do too. And it's got motion activated sensors to provide a bit of entertainment for the sprinklers.
Yeah,
He did
he
get
went
arrested.
to jail, but he was not in there long at all.
Hour or two?
I think 3 hours.
3 hours?
3
It
hours.
wasn't long. Oh, that's all the girls' chalk drawings down through the driveway that they done the other night.
Yeah, that dude's costing us a bunch of money. And more or less sleep, too. He's costing me some sleep because I don't know, because he promised me he's going to come back. He's in front of the cops, too.
Yeah, and the thing, he said he's going to sue us.
Yeah, he told me he's going to sue me for putting his face on.
As much money as we're going to have to spend to build a fence.
And the neighbors it said, too, that, you know, he knows that's on. But a lot of people asked me to show him, said I needed to expose him, and I felt like I needed to because he threatened her the whole time. So I did. I wasn't going to do it to begin with, put his face on, but I went ahead and done it.
I just didn't want you to scare nobody by putting his face up there.
He's got like a wolf beard, too, don't he?
I didn't really realize that till I pulled him up on the big laptop, or not the laptop, but the computer, and his face like popped right up, and I'm like, jeez. He's taking Wolf Prepper to a whole new level.
It'd be good, though, y'all. I like to think about stuff like this. It'd be good to have some of y'all as my neighbors or somebody out there, somebody to get along with, to have you back, stuff like that. Have good common sense. The way it used to be.
Ask him if he's going to sue the cops for taking his mugshot for jail records. And then posting it on the internet.
He was telling her the whole time when she was filming that he was going to get her locked up because it's illegal for her to film. While he was throwing punches, he would take a punch at me. I'd try to punish him back.
He would swat at you.
Then he would look over and tell her. And when he looked over and told her, I would have popped him good. I thought to myself, if he got no more sense right there, I'm going to go ahead and make him pay for it. So while he's cussing her and telling her don't film, I just take a shot at him.
Southern Prepper wants to know, are you going to share the video with us all or not?
Later on, after this
Right
court
now,
stuff,
they told us to take care of the court stuff.
they didn't really
before
want
we-
me to put. They told me not to put nothing on. So I made just a little bit of short clip out of it. You probably seen how long it is. It's like, what, 45, 47 minutes long?
Yeah, the whole video is. So right now, all there is just a little clip of it up. He said he can't. WWF has the rights now.
He can't never, on that.
Yeah, there's the short Southern if you want to see it.
Because right now, if I was to pull it off, y'all going to remember. Once y'all seen him or whatever, y'all won't never forget him.
No, it's burned into your brain. once
You can
see
tell
it.
he's a wild man. That he wanted to use a crowbar on me. He was trying to get me to walk down to church. I told this earlier to some people, but a lot of people don't know this. And she was like, don't you walk down here to church with him. I said, I'm not crazy like that. I'm not going to. Then I figured out he had a crowbar.
Rayleigh says, I'm a criminal justice major in Alabama. It is legal to video record any conversation that you are personally taking part in. Just need one party to agree, which was you. So I agreed.
I did.
I didn't film you on personally.
I'm just messing with you.
And you be nice or I won't have your evidence for you.
I was glad she filmed it because you really don't know on that because he thought she was bluffing. He didn't think she was filming. He said, I'm going to go ahead and, he was even telling everybody, he said, y'all seen him, he hit first. And Sasha's like, nope, I got it on film. So he tried to take the camera from her one time.
Nobody touches my butterfly camera. See, he looks like a 5-year-old. He could kick high, couldn't he, Southern Prepper?
And she asked me too, y'all. She's like, why didn't you catch his foot and
Well, you should
flip
have
him?
catched his foot and just sent him for a flip.
Well, that one time I messed up and didn't do it and stuff, but the rest of the times he just kicked real low on the ground. I was like, Sasha, I couldn't grab his foot. He's kicking too low.
That's bad. He's kicking so low you can't even get a hold of his foot. Oh, my bad.
If he's watching this,
I bet there's steam coming from the house.
if he's
down there.
watching this, cause his pride, he had all that to back up.
Looks like he played on the playground too much and couldn't get his leg that high.
It's like I said, if he would have got me down, I would have had me a problem.
Yeah, you would look like an ant that somebody just squished. That much falling on you.
After he threw the 2 punches at me, what he did, he tried to rush me. He tried to take me to the ground. He grabbed my shirt after he threw the punches and everything, and he like launched for me. And we went close, like right there. I didn't know. I more or less grabbed him and moved him away from me.
Eric says he won't go over your fence.
No, I think we can keep him out.
As long as he don't lean on it. Now, if he leans on it, it's going down like London Bridge. That's what Kay says. At least you know he can't scale the fence. That dude kicks like an untrained schoolgirl. You should have given him an uppercut while he was off balance.
Well, I kicked him one time right here. Where was it at? Right here. Was it right here?
Y'all know.
It's on film too.
Y'all, he couldn't even walk for a week.
No,
Like, literally, he couldn't walk for a week. He couldn't put any weight
I
on
put him
one
out
leg.
of commission after it really kicked in after the fight, whatever. But
Keith said that's just nuts.
he pulled up. He had them camo shorts on. It's on film too. He pulled up his. She's fine for you. He pulled up his shorts and stuff, and she's got it. And he pulled them all the way up. I didn't know what he was gonna do, and he's like, "You didn't hurt my leg a bit." And it had a big old bruise right there. And I knew when he pulled up and showed me, he said, "You're not hurting me a bit by kicking me." When a man does that right there and shows you and tells you they ain't hurting none, I knew it was inflicting damage. Yeah, he tried to kick me there several times. I had to really avoid that, but luckily he couldn't kick. Except that one time he kicked a little higher. He almost got me, but I moved out of the way. But he was trying to kick me there. So every time he tried to kick me there, I did kick him there. I kicked him there, I don't know how many times. But it was weird. It was making him a little sick, but he'd walk off and he'd come back. Walk off, come back. So I can tell you, I mean, I lit him up too. Kicked him right there, and she's like, how come he didn't quit right there? And I said, well, hey, I'm gonna talk dirty. And I was like, she said, there must not have been much there. I said, I don't think there was, because I tried to kick him off. Not trying to talk dirty, I'm just telling y'all like it is. Ronson, Electric. We're going to Marie. It's been a wild week. Really wild week. Yeah, TJ. I got up close and personal to him and stuff. But I'll tell you what I did. There was a lot of stuff that I thought about doing that I did not do because he was literally trying to use his weight and fall on me. But if I could have got him by his head and pulled his head down, I could have really got him good. But I did not do that because I was still so nervous. I was trying to let him get out of breath. Because on that asphalt, if he would have fell on me, I did not want that to happen, especially as many spectators is watching. I stayed back. It did not, Katie. It did not. It's like the harder I'd hit him, is like he would like smile, and then it would hurt him. Then he'd act like he's gonna walk off. Then he'd say, "I ain't done. I'm gonna hurt you this time." And he kept coming. He slobbered and everything. And Sasha did not. She did not say nothing to him. All she did was film. She didn't, no matter what he said, she did not say nothing back the whole time. He got her attention. What you doing, Mr. Trashby? Wasn't close and it's really real effective. Farrell Ruby. Well, Mary, if you missed it, I got up some fence posts. I didn't get a whole lot done, but I did get it started. And they don't like my fence. But I love it. Southern Prepper 3, I'm telling you, it's bad to say this or whatever, but you probably, I hope you don't, you may have somebody watching you right now, just like I do, doing the same thing. So you keep your awareness and everything up. I didn't take it serious to begin with. I made a funny video and was laughing about the threats I was getting, me and Sasha did. I underestimated craziness. I had a dream last night. I was helping you put that. Well, I wished I had you here. I went there. Sasha, she could do it some, but that ground's so hard it hurt her. I ain't gonna let her do it. She told me earlier, she's like, let me help you do that fence. I didn't realize the ground. Back here at the back, it's easy to do it in, but right there at the road, they got a lot of gravels. Yeah, you're right, Keith. That's what that's a sign of. You're right, TJ. It didn't do a bit of good. It did not. Even though he don't, hurt him and everything else, it did not do a bit of good. That lets me know he's that too, and me. Board up 8 aggressive bulldogs attack. Well, that's smart thinking, Southern Prepper. You got it, John. I'm going to. This dude. Because he walks the road too. And when he walks the road, which he hadn't done today or nothing, he did come by. He come by his van. He's got a black van. He rode by, I think, twice today, and he just eased by real slow, like he's gonna pull in. But when he walks by, he hadn't done it, just like I said today, but if he does it, a lot of times he'll cuss and stop and stuff. I appreciate it, John. Thanks for y'all support too. Y'all been good to me too. Any support through this, cause they've been some people that's, not been on my side all the way that I thought that would have been on my side. To be honest with you, after they seen what went on, the guy attacking me and stuff, I thought most people would have thought, which most people did. I thought they would have wanted me to protect my family and stuff. But I've had people that say I should have let it go and just let him do what he wanted to do. And if I would have let him go, like if I hadn't have fought back, I wouldn't be on this live stream. Probably they'd probably be hurt. Yeah, I agree with you too, Southern Prepper, because this is how I was taught. Right now, my daddy told me and my brother and everything, somebody jumps on you, he said, don't start no trouble. If they jump on you, do what you got to do to whoop them. Even if they whoop you, at least give them a fight and they'll respect you a lot more. And that's true. Some people can't handle just they go Bama trick. Thank you, TJ. No good. Getting sleep. All right. Hey, Bradley, thank you for coming on here and your support, and you have a good night. But I want to tell y'all something too, or whatever. I've been whooped before. I've been whooped like a yard dog before. So I'm not the type of person that thinks I can go out in this world and whoop everybody. I don't start no trouble like that, because there's always somebody out there that can whoop you, because I've been whooped. Keith. That leg, that's funny. Yeah, that's what I had to do before I walked out there. That's what I did. Me out here holding, look at this, y'all. Me out here talking all this stuff, holding a pink phone. Southern Prepper, overlook this. This is my wife's phone. I got my, most of y'all knows this. It's a lot easier. You probably done a bunch of live streams too. It's a lot easier holding a phone or something like that. I got my other phone, my blue phone, the case. I use it to film with. It does better on live streams. Yeah, she loves, her and my daughters picked this case out. It's pretty as it can be too. They love that color. It's got sparkles in it. But mine's blue one, and I've dropped it no too many times, but it's got good protection case. Thank you, Keith. Yeah, he's a pretty big old boy. That's why I had to watch. I more or less, when I went out there and everything, I just drilled in my head what I got to do, and I stayed calm. I didn't snap. I sort of did get mad, but I tried to stay calm and think. Because in my mind, I thought, as long as I can keep him off me and go and hit him and kick him as long as I can, he's going to get out of breath and quit. Whatever he is on, he kept coming. You need some hot tub. How is he? I don't know exactly how old he is, to tell you the truth. It's awful quiet now here. And Wolf years is 6. Hey, Deanna, we still on. We've been out here talking about everything. And I know most of y'all knows that in this state right now, if even though he was doing what he did in the road, he come on the property too. He was going back and forth. But if I would have went out there, even though he said all he did and a bunch of stuff to me, if I would have hit him first, they would have sent me to jail. I think I got somebody looking. Y'all probably see my daughter. She's looking out. Sorry. All right, I'll check it out. I'll go check you out after a while. Hot tub, some wine. Hey there. What are you doing? You spying out here? Your number's low. Do you feel good, though? Okay, well, you just rest. What? Hannah's getting a bath. You did eat something, Mo? Watch your little eyeballs on them blinds, because they can get you in the eyes. Be careful. Are you fine, though? What'd you eat? Huh? What'd you eat? Pop-Tart. Okay, well, I love you. You want me to come in there? Okay. All right, y'all. I had to drive home from work. I didn't know they'd been looking out like that. Well, y'all, I guess she's giving Hannah a bath and Face in there. I guess I'll go in there with them a little bit. But I do got to thank y'all, every one of y'all, every single on here. Thank y'all so much for spending the time with us today and y'all support. That means the world to me. Gotta do a shout out to Southern Prepper 3. Y'all check him out. And later on, me and him's gonna try to do a collab. I gotta talk to him about it. We'll see about doing a collab. Either way, y'all check him out. I want to tell you again, Southern Prepper 3. Thank you so much, Kathleen. Thank you so much too for supporting me. We'll do another one soon, Southern Prepper 3, so you know you're welcome. And you tell Credit News I want him here too. Yeah, it all worked out. You know as well as me. I'm glad to see it worked out. Me and you need to be allies. All right, Jake, Marie, Marta. All right, thank you, Marie, for that tip. I will tell you too, Southern Prepper 3, or whatever. I know you know this before I say it. I do make mistakes. I know I'm a man or whatever. I mean, I try to do the best I can and everything, but I do. I screw up a lot of times. I might not tell as a man. We try to keep that stuff in us and stuff, but I do make mistakes. So you kept your word, and I'm keeping mine. I won't stay tight with you. Yeah, it's just part of this flesh. All right, Marianne, you have a good evening. And everyone, y'all have an awesome night. And we're going to let y'all know tomorrow what's going down. I don't know what's going down, but I know that fence is going up. I know that. Hey, thank you for putting his link on there too, TJ. Yeah, Sellbot Billy 777. We've been on here. Let me see how long. I've been on here for 3 hours and 20 minutes and 60 seconds. The way time's flying, we'll be on here all night. It don't take long for it going through. But yeah, I'm going to let y'all know if anything develops. I'm hoping everything calms down. Once I get that fence up, we'll be good to go. All right. Hey, thank you so much. You have a great night, and you be safe too. And every one of y'all, we'll do this again soon. Y'all have a good night, and we will see y'all in the next live stream. And again, thank y'all for having my back. And y'all have a good one.